Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What up, everybody? It's good to see you. Got us Drew.
Southbound 710, approaching Whittier, number 3 lane 52.
There we go. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
8243, southbound 710, approaching Whittier, number 252.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? All right, there we go. Good to see you guys. Got us Chase. CHP's in pursuit.
420, Tom. Past Whittier, approaching the 5, number 3 lane, 45 miles per hour. Moderate traffic.
45 mile an hour.
82420, passing Whittier, approaching the 5, number 3 lane, 45 moderate traffic.
I'll tell you what, Scott's out. That Chase is coming to him.
710, passing the 5, number 1 lane, 65. Light traffic. 8243, southbound 710, passing the 5, number 1, 65 light traffic.
Yep, it's good to see you too, Pat. How are you? Patrick, it's good to see you. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. Any other feeds up. Nobody else is up. So we're good to go. I think we got the only one at the moment. I'm looking at Scott. He's taking off. He's moving. So maybe he's on his way. I am awake. I've been awake. I just put up like 97 guards. What you mean? I've been working, son. Just because you don't see me don't mean I'm working. Ain't working. Jonathan Cruz, thank you so much. And speaking of working, let's work on that first bowl. Let's get the post time going now. Atlantic and Bandini. Remember that old commercial? Bandini is another word for fertilizer. I know somebody in here remembers it. I know somebody do. Dark blue Lexus SUV.
2420 Tom, approaching Florence, 710 southbound, number 2 and 3 lanes.
Scott's on his way, I bet, to catch this. He's moving, so we'll see. What's up, Pelon? How are you, buddy? Give me a second, guys. I'm loading one up. Just give me a moment. Air 21, that's the sheriff. Where the hell's Tom at? Fuck's Tom? Where's Tom and Tom at? Where all those guys at? Fucking Padres playing right now. Rando, I really can't. It's hard for me to do it. That's why. Thankfully, Taiji sent me this mouthpiece so I can hit the dab rig. My mouth still doesn't work right, bro. I can't, like, make a seal around it. So that's why I don't use it. It's a method to the madness. And I can see the helicopter on Scott's feed. He's not far. Where is this? This is in Bell, California on the southbound 710 at Florence. It's a Lexus SUV out of Inland Empire. I'll give you that much. But other than that, I don't know much. I ran in the room. I was listing cards. Got the alert from Channel 5 and was out. Okay, we're filling it up. All right, there we go. It's a Lexus SUV. That's what it says. Looks like an RX 300 or something like that, 350. The RX. What's up, Cubby? It's wanted for ramming a cop car? Is that what you're saying? Okay. That one, dude. Okay. Don't see damage on there. Unless they're not hitting too hard, but regardless, that don't matter. Just driving at them will get you the assault charge. Just as playing chicken. No playing chicken. Oh, boy. Time. That's bad news. All right. It's time for
Round 1.
Want to do bong hit?
Smoke.
And away they go to a good beginning.
Jake. That means Jake the Snake. Nobody likes it. That's all that means. Nobody likes Smoke and Scam, but yet they come to watch it. Don't understand it. I say it all the time. So many things I hate, and I don't watch it. All right, so 7's up now. So let's take a gander at 7. See what Mr. Gluckman's up to. Paging Rob Gluckman. There's your second shot right there. Damage, thank you so much. So as they catch up, they're just literally getting there. So let them get into position and ping pong. Thank you, Kelly. I mean, it's just truthful. What's up, kid? Thank you, Earth Droid. You little astro droid.
You stupid little astro droid.
There's one. Set for stun.
Wait, we just went from the southbound to the northbound. What's going on, Channel 5? Going south. That's not a BMW, that's a Lexus gas brakes. I don't know how you feel about that. It's not an X3, sir. Does that mean the chase is going to go forever now? Because it's a Lexus? Can't tell you that, Doomat. We'll find out, won't we? It's a Hummer, yes. Uh-oh, we're getting off in Linwood. Tony G's in Linwood. Shout out to Tony G. What's up, Steven? And Julio G. They're the Linwood bros. Uh-oh, we're at Amazon. Maybe he's late for work. Amazon to the right. Bro's just late. That's all. Need your packages. All right. 40 mile an hour off of MLK.
Martin Luther King, the set looks kinda dead. We need a new street, so posse move ahead.
All right, we need a new street. Scamazon? All right. Okay. See, you can see it's clearly no BMW. It's clearly an RX Lexus. Ah. Thanks for saying that, Mash. Hopefully now he'll do something crazy like hop that motherfucker. Uh-oh, we're locking up again? No! No! Shit, we locked up now. We locked up. I'm down to see him jump. What about you, Mash?
30 miles an hour, absolutely no traffic southbound Atlantic.
We'll see it, Mash.
Fighting the system like a true modern day Robin Hood.
Oh, I want to see him hop that son of a bitch. I'm going to scream yeehaw when he do it. When he fucking launches that thing, I'm screaming yeehaw. Born in East LA. It's a great movie.
Atlantic, just passing through Harlan. Very light traffic. It's about 25 to 30 miles an hour.
Needs to toss his pistol and dope. That does happen sometimes. I can't lie. Two chippies just sitting there.
So now there's no traffic in front of the suspect vehicle for at least half a mile.
They're everywhere.
My copy, we're waiting for speed to lower.
All right, for the wait.
Okay, red light at Rosecrans, and looks like the suspect vehicle slowed to a stop here, waiting for the light to change.
All right, so they want to do the. They want to do the pit. I'm gonna wait for him to speed up a little. Yeah, it's still the CHP, even though they're in Compton. They were in Linwood, and they're in Compton now. Gotta know that it would make its way to Compton.
Woke up quick at about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon.
Oh man, I roasted that one. Dang it, I'm roasting it. Didn't even realize it. Dang it! Gingerbread cookies are on the menu. Uh-oh. Keep an eye on it here, guys. Here comes the pit. At least do like a donut or something, bro. Come on. Like, go. It's a green light. Go, motherfucker. Oh, here he comes. There goes your back bumper, Billy. Oh, you fucking tree. Don't you do it, you fucking tree. Don't you do it. All right. Felony stop in progress. Viewer discretion is advised. Is he gonna be like the chick the other day? Sit in his car for like 2 hours till like nine armored trucks come up, 9 Bearcats.
So currently giving command, drivers to the vehicle. Unit responding if we can get them to stop northbound for the traffic on Atlantic at Murray. 10-12 giving command, drivers to the vehicle.
Scott's there? Okay. I knew he was close. I could see the helicopters from his feet, so we'll watch it. We'll get it to it.
501, drivers regional command from the vehicle.
Billy, you're in danger. Right on Rosecrans in Atlantic.
And air unit requesting vehicle. You get the block northbound traffic on Atlantic from Murray. Air 21 requesting unit block traffic northbound Atlantic from Murray. 37 can you be announced that?
Yeah, we're on Rosecrans in Atlantic, yes. Patrick, yes. Yes, and it is a bad neighborhood. It is.
Yeah, it's a real shithole. You'll love it.
Yes, you are right, sir. what I'm saying, JC. It's what he was saying. Everybody's saying the same thing in different chat rooms. I don't know what the driver is. You obviously don't want to give up.
We're going to have a unit hold traffic just south of our termination.
Della, don't worry about it. We'll see it here in a moment, and then I'll link it for you. How's that, Della? Got him.
And so when you have the driver with their hands in their lap, cancel if they're holding anything.
Hands in their lap? Uh-oh, maybe he's beating off. Get one going, Bill. I mean, you know what I mean?
Quit playing with your dinghy.
Just saying.
No.
And 82600 inquiring if unit can stop traffic just south of the termination point. A unit to stop traffic just south of the termination. ID to LA and for unit en route.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Dude. What's on the brake? He's saying he's going to try to get going again. You know what? I think the car thinks when that happens that it's been in an accident, so it cuts the fuel. So you got to go into the trunk and pull that tab so the fuel will start running again. Boy, he got the shotty out right here, Billy. He ain't playing. I ain't talking about the green strap neither. So again, viewer discretion is advised. This is live. We don't know what's going to happen. So dark right there. Oh, here they come. Oh, they're coming, Billy. They're going to get you. So what happens when they don't get in? So what happens now? What happens now? Oh, is he spraying something in there? Okay, so he's coming up. Oh, that's how you do it, Billy.
That is correct.
Oh, that's some good glass. Look at that glass. Holy shit.
One in custody.
That's one hell of a pinata game. All right, let's see what the driver looks like. Is it a guy? Oh, dog pile. Oh, man.
Please get on top of me.
That's how you do it. Just yank about the back. Yank about the car. Yeah, let's watch it again. See the delay? Clearly a Lexus. You can see the grill.
Superficial laceration to the left side of the scale.
It's a guy.
82600 on the 141 suspect has
Superficial
superficial laceration.
lacerations. Some little cuts. You got some cuts.
Airplane 1 here on the ground and independent in the black truck.
All right, guys, make your determination.
You copy 4142. Suspect got a superficial laceration to the left side of the scale.
Okay, so he's got a little cut to his left temple. So I'm guessing they'll get the fire department out here and take a look at that. Let's take a look at what Scott's up to here. Oh, Scott's got a great fucking shot. Hold on. Come on. God damn it. What is it doing? Sorry about that, guy. What the fuck? All right. There you go. Scott's right on top. I knew he'd be there. I knew he'd be there, Billy. He's there. We'll put his audio up, too, a little bit.
Would you like to send it through on Zoom? Email it to me, Scott at so start a conversation about getting things going and stuff. Because I'm guessing you have the window grill from this side? From over there? I have it from over there, so I just need the passing shot and stuff.
That's how it's done, ladies and gents. That's how it's done.
600 South. We start at 1185. After Chino PD wants the body. 8275, 1185. Well, after Chino.
There's our car. There's our Lexus. With the window beat out of it. CHP was like this dude.
God damn it! Oh, fuck you! You like that? Fuck you! How dare you fucking call it? How dare you
Oh, shout out to all my chipper friends. They ain't playing. Pastor John ain't finna play, son. The troopers ain't playing. They gon' come get you, Billy. They gonna get you, Bill. And your window. Fuck your window. Notice the difference where they they don't be waiting there for hours and calling in the Bearcat. No. We're gonna give you about 5 minutes or less, Billy. Enough of the game playing. Not, we will physically remove you from your car by ripping you out of it. Good old fucking Tom. I see he met Tom tonight.
I understand you all met Tom.
Yeah, I fucking met Tom.
Yeah, he met Tom tonight. There's a difference, Billy. There's a difference. That's it. They ain't playing, bro. They just came out with the shield and the real shotgun and said, all right, here we go. You got pulled over years ago for bumping a song to a cop in Burbank. Well, and that's Burbank, Joseph. I tell you all the time, there's a few cities that you don't want to just roll around in, especially after like midnight. There's not many cars on the road in Burbank at night. Not much at all. They see a car go by, they're sitting there hanging out next to the Taco Bell or whatever. They're going to come in right after you and follow you out the city and run your plates. They don't play. That's why Burbank is a nice city. It's not filled with encampments and garbage everywhere and graffiti and all that. No, because people know best to not go through there and fuck around. They set a precedence. Don't come here with that bullshit. Get out of here, Lebowski. Get out of my beach town. Okay? That's what that is. You get a coffee mug to the head. What's up, Vincent? Uh-oh, are they mad at the guy on the bike now? He's scooting around. Old scooter fiend over here.
One day everything was fine, and the next day there were these fucking scooters everywhere. I think people should scoot. I just hope the future isn't scooting.
God damn it. This fool's over here fucking around.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. That's another scooter, bitch. What's up? Yeah, you. Hey, I'm talking to you, stupid. Hey, the one with the flag. Hey, police. Police. Taxi, stupid. Hey.
This is making the news right now. Oh, he's making the news right now. Oh, here we go. We gonna get him. They gonna get you, Billy. They ain't playing. I'd be mad too if I was an adult riding around on a scooter all day. I'd be angry at the world. High-speed scooter chase would be great right now, bro. Making the news. Oh my God. Bro legitimately made the news. Live.
Hey, you can't get on that thing fast enough if they run over here. Are you choing it? Is that what you're doing? All right.
I want to see him get tackled. That'd be great. Welcome to 2025, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 2025. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll link his feed. I still see him there, right? Alright, there's... There's the link to Scott's page, right there. Just put it in the chat.
What's up? That's what it is. LHS. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that shit. Woo!
Yeah, it's the end of a police chase.
I think he's high.
Hey, what's up? What y'all fools
Probably
on
drunk or
YouTube
whatever.
shit? I'll be following that one dude, AXN. LA Nightlife? Yeah. All right, that's what's up, my boy. I've been watching like the whole AXN news.
Oh, you're talking about Alien.
You know what I mean? Hey, right now, Lil on the show. Hey, let me pull it up.
Shout out AXN. Shout out Alien.
There you go. Where's the fucking alien at, man?
There's a few of them, but I'm on Scene TV and Chasing Reality.
This dude...
It used to be Loud Labs, but now it's Chasing Reality. But right now, this is live on YouTube. Yeah, Chasing Reality.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
Chasing Reality.
I think you had enough, bro.
Now the bad guy, looks like the bad guy is gonna get a...
I think you've had enough.
Gonna get looked at.
Not to mention, that is a DUI, even on that thing. Sorry. Be riding scooters, drunk.
Whoa, look where it came from.
Chino, yeah, it was inland. Came from the Inland Empire. Chino! Chino, please.
Came from Chino.
I think that's it for as far as the overhead news goes. Uh-oh. Come on, internets. Come on, internets. Yeah, Hex. He got off the freeway in like Lawndale, made his way over to Compton. And then they pitted him here. Of course, Wild Child. Happy birthday, Wild Child.
Happy birthday, you thing from another world, you.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
There you can see him there. It's a great shot. Scott got up there. Now you can see. All right, everybody. Without any further ado, it's time for
Round 2.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
Smoke.
He's like, nope. Those guys
refusing.
Are both. They just got woken up.
Right? Sleeping or
Nothing.
eating. Well, they're probably sleeping right now. They ain't eating at 11. Had to get out of bed for this shit just to have them refuse. Is that Kanye? I can't confirm nor deny, so I don't know. Could be. I just don't think Kanye'd be driving an old Lexus RX. He'd be driving like a Huracan or something. Or one of those, the Lamborghini, the Urus, sorry, the Urus, Lamborghini Urus. I could see him in that. I think I'd see him in this, or do what everybody else does and have the fucking G-Wagon. Pretty popular. G-Wagon. Dude, it didn't look nothing like that. Man, mashed out the bumper. The quarter panel, which you know you can't replace pretty much. I mean, you can, but that's major work. And then the back door. Oh, and I forgot the window.
All right, so do you have it or no? Do you have it or no?
Uterus?
Dude, I can't believe I fucking did that. It has to do with the timing, too.
I don't know where the scooter guy went. Guess he went to go get his beer.
Anytime, like,
Yeah.
like he didn't just push me, like he hugged me.
Yeah.
And I kind of unhugged him. Just before that.
That's it, Jay Blaze. That's it. But I was telling them they didn't believe me, Jay. Kept saying it was a Beamer.
Yeah, I was
that
like,
and the other.
whoa, wait, what?
Yup, he met Tom tonight.
I think it was right then.
Yeah, no, that's when it was.
Oh.
And then I ran around to get that, and then that's
Cali
probably,
Field's at a
you might have
standoff?
seen me
All right.
pass by.
Actually, no, I see him here.
Realize you were
Is that a
there.
standoff?
You'll hear it, though. You'll hear me say
Yeah,
sorry.
we'll see. We'll watch the end of this.
Yeah,
a little
then
bit.
you're there. Yeah.
So,
Oh, glad you didn't go to jail.
Me too. That would have sucked.
yeah, Moxie, it's, you know, it's been sold. The whole tour has been completely sold out.
They didn't
It's their
transport it,
biggest
that
like
makes me feel
production. Like I said, you know, Stefan and I were smoking at the forum outside. We're standing next to the bus, and I could see all the semi trucks, you know, loaded up with all the shit. And normally you have 2, maybe 3.
You were too. I mean,
Well, they had like 8.
You got in the car, you probably heard it. It was on top of you.
Boss has been trying to get hold of me. My phone was in the car. But yeah, no, I was
Man, Tim, are you watching? We love you, Tim. Great to see Tim Lynn. Love you.
I wish they would have got
Where'd Scooter Boy? Yeah, where'd Scooter guy go?
Channel 7 called me and said,
Talk about top-notch pilots. There's one right there. Oh, he's back. He's back. Uh-oh, we're going to get some fun. Did he get his beer? I'm concerned now. I got so many questions. And what kind of beer? Is it a Michelob Ultra?
Especially being live.
You know, it was a High Noon. What's he got? Boy, High Noon's not beer. He said
All right, let's
beer.
go interview him.
Let's go interview him. Oh, look at the smart car. Shit, yeah, look at the little baby smart car, all rims.
Hey, let me interview you.
What's up, bro?
All right, so what happened?
I was like, what's up? I was like, man, arrest me. I'll be out tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I ain't kill nobody. What the fuck? Scared. Tell me, oh, I'm scared. I ain't scared of jail, homie. I'll be out tomorrow. Tonight I'll be out. I didn't murder nobody. Shit, I'll go see the homies. I'm out. Popping. What's up? If anything, I want to see the homies. What's up? Fuck. Got me fucked up. What's up, bro? My
What's
bad.
going on, man? It's all good. It's all good.
Nah, bro. For real, they tried.
Is he smoking weed over there? I
You
think
saw
so.
it.
Didn't look like a cigarette. An awful
I'm
lot
arrest you.
of
Arrest
smoke.
me. I didn't commit a crime. I didn't do nothing. I ain't doing nothing to nobody, man.
They can't outrun this thing.
Hey,
Dude, that thing's quick, dude. Fucking lightning. Call that electric lightning right there, man.
That dude came running at me and I put up on the scooter. Right. He was like, I'm attacking you. I'm like, you're going to attack me? I'm like, what's going on? I didn't come here to cry. I hope so. I'll be on the news. I'll be on everything.
You were on the news.
This one is live on YouTube right now called Chasing Reality.
Chasing Reality?
Yeah, and then I'm also with On Scene TV.
On Scene TV.
Chasing Reality. Yeah, or On Scene TV. You can make me see that part.
Yeah, bro. Like, I
can't believe it. I should have done it.
Scooter boy didn't do nothing.
Standing right behind you.
Got that dude's head in the way. Look at all these people, bro. Welcome to 2025. Well, that's Scott. That's crazy. Everybody got a... Is that a chippy? Oh, that is a chippy coming up. Oh, shit. Chippy's pulling him. Oh, man.
I gotta get this stuff in case anything happens, man.
Yeah,
Man, they wasn't playing tonight.
Hey, can you airdrop that to me?
Yeah. I'm not really familiar with
Me neither.
how to do the iPhone airdrop shit.
I'm not either, but let's see if we can figure it out.
Like 2 months ago, I don't know how to work this shit. How would I do that?
So,
Good old first world problems, man. Gotta figure out how to airdrop some shit. I didn't, I had to figure that out. Airdropping cards that I take pictures with my phone. All right, so here we're at a live standoff. Viewer discretion is advised. Califield Lives, Bakersfield, California. Looks like they're taking folks out of the houses. I don't know. Everybody's in their pajamas. So might see an egg fall out or something else, so be careful. Viewer discretion is advised. See a little teta hop out. ICE? No, that's Kern County Sheriff. Kern County Sheriff Department. That's what that is. Apparently ICE doesn't come like this, announcing themselves with lights and all that jazz. They're coming in hot with unmarked cars so you don't see it coming. And then when you do, they're already on top of you. The CHP apologized to Scott. Well, because they see him a lot, Go. And I understand, too. It's a fluid situation. He just wanted them back. God forbid there's bullets flying. You don't know if this dude's armed. You know what I mean? So, keeping everybody safe by getting out of the area. Boy, they all cleared out pretty fucking quick. Watching it still on the other side. Scooter guy's back. He's looking for trouble. But,
I moved his arm, and then I realized who it was. I was like, oh, shit, I'm sorry. And he was cool about it. But at least I got him.
pretty much.
But, dude, I've
Except for Scooter, dude.
Ooh. Yeah, that's 245 on a PO, dude. Yeah. As soon as that happened, I was like, oh, no. Because it's just a natural reaction when someone's holding you, dude. And I was like, oh, no, that's the wrong guy.
Wrong fucking timing, too.
The guy was going to
Just fucking right at the moment I pulled him.
Why am I not wearing my shirt? Because I was in their room listing cards.
Where's he at? Oh, he didn't
And I had to run in here, turn everything on. It was already going.
I don't like when you do that.
So, oh man, that will kick over the plant. What'd the plant do?
Nice.
What did these people have anything to do with any of this? Fucked up. Just idiots. Idiots. Yeah. New moon people, quit saying full moon.
I tried.
It needs the soil in there to hold it down. Unless you got something to scoop that soil in there. pack it back in.
I'll have to head home and just send it to you. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. It's not a rush. It's only 11:15, so you can, yeah. And if it shows up on TV, I'll hook you up. Oh yeah. So you should have me like in front of you. Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So I would guess that everything is done there. Everybody overhead is done. That's for sure. I can tell you that. All the helicopters are gonzo. I can put up Alex's sound. I don't know if we're going to hear too much, but oh, hold on, I'm on the blue. Take the CHP off of that. Stick in LA County.
From Silver Lexus SUV, turning up a 9-boy Robert
What?
308. Vehicle not able to maintain lanes in that of lanes near Miss 68. Plate returns clear to a 22 Audi out of death. So once again, it's going to be for a Silver Lexus SUV. He's on Central East of Vincent. Time is going to be now. Nothing further. KCQ240 clear 2317
So
hours.
we went from one Lexus in a chase, right,
Number 1 and 2 lane have been opened.
to another Lexus that can't maintain lanes, possibly a deuce. What's up, card purchaser? How are you? What? And they ran inside the... Bro, I don't even know. Like, we would legitimately have to switch from the chase right into the council chambers, watch him run in and sit down real quick and, you know, wipe his forehead. That'd be awesome, though. I did open a box of 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Purchaser, and I hit a gold rookie to 5 that has a huge like print line down the middle of it. But it don't matter. It wasn't anybody good. It was Bladzovic or whatever his name is, the pitcher for the Twins. Still nice to hit a hit to 5. But thanks, Tops. Twice the price. I'd never thought I'd ever spend $200 on a box of Heritage. Like, they're $90 boxes normally, people. Just for the ones who don't know. 90, $100 bucks. It was a nice, cheap product. Had some decent pulls, you know. Chance at some okay shit. All good, card. Uh-oh. We're locking up again here.
That's just like pepper balls or something.
The launcher. He got the launcher. Bro, you gonna get launched on me?
So we might have a standoff, guys. We got a standoff or what? Yeah, we might have a standoff.
Our prices are going up? Yeah. I see that, you know. My sales have slowed a bit because I am not running any sales. It is what it is.
Looks like we might have a little standoff going on, huh?
And if anything, you'd think that with all the CT scanning and everything else, that it would be probably going down. People would be trying to dump their vintage wax that has already been scanned for you.
Yeah, of course.
Is that it? They're screaming at him? Let me turn ours down.
Huh?
Just trying to get into position here, guys.
Yeah.
Who's winning what? Dodgers won barely today. Jesus Christ.
I got you, dude.
Fuck.
I know.
I mean, we are have 3-game win streak.
So it looks like it's that top apartment, huh?
How about my Kings that were up 2 goals going into the 3rd period? Viewer discretion is advised.
We have a police canine that's going to search the apartment, and when he finds you, he's going to find you.
Oh, come on.
What are they saying?
Come on. Really? This is the time it goes out? Come on. Give it a sec here, guys. Having some technical issues.
We seem to be experimenting some technological differences.
The Dildozer came in and broke everything off. Shout out to the Dildozer. Any second, I'm sure it'll come back. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Fucking back, Jack.
He's out, dude. Sorry, guys. My battery dropped.
Don't ever let it happen again, Alex. I'm just kidding. Good job there, Callie.
Yeah, I thought he was at work. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My battery died.
Tease him a little bit. You can't make him think he's doing too good of a job either. Gotta keep him on the
also,
edge.
too, guys, if you guys aren't watching, shout out your channel, bro. Shout it out. Say what's up, man.
What's cracking, peace? Bakersfield Street Media in the house. Fat Boy DJ. Not Fat Boy DJ. Fat Boy and DJ.
All right, all right. They're currently live on YouTube as well, guys. If you guys want to check them out, Bakersfield Street Media.
Ooh,
live on YouTube.
Who's smoking scared is?
Anybody inside of 1308 Flower Street, apartment C, this is Charles. This is the Curtin County Sheriff's Office, K9 Police K9. You need to come out to the sound of my voice with your hands up, unarmed, you are under arrest. If you do not listen, we have a police K9 that is going to search the apartment, and when he finds you, which he will, he's going to bite you. We do not want to hurt you in any way, else we will leave your arm with a firearm.
Right?
We are not going away, we want to end this peacefully.
We are not going away. But we can't end it peacefully. It's going to end like this. Whoa, 2.6 watching? That's not a big deal. Like 5 G's in the room watching all the channels. We got more in Twitter than we do, I think, in YouTube. Or X.
Are you for serious, dog? Nobody can fucking kill to me, bro.
That's what I'd be screaming out the window right now. Are you guys are you for serious? Yeah, killed to me, bro. I mean, change the title too. Oh. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, hush up, doggy. Can't hear.
Attention. Any occupant in apartment 1308 Flower Street, apartment C, is in Charles. This is the Curtin County Sheriff's Office, K9 unit, the police K9. You need to exit through the front door with your hands up, unarmed, and walk out slowly to the sound of my voice. If you do not listen, we have a police K9 that is going to search the interior of the apartment, and when he finds you, which he will, he's going to bite you. We do not want to hurt you in any way. We want to end this peacefully. Now, we are not going away.
Alright, here's the link to the page you're watching. This is Califield Live, Bakersfield, California. Shout out to Cali. Click like and subscribe on his page.
Or a ladder.
I don't know, Purple.
No, I'm saying so we can see.
I'm guessing they're in their house. They don't want to come out, and they want you to come out. We'll hold fort, and if you don't come out, we may bring the SWAT team out. Well, that's your choice, RC. Either way is your choice. Who's talking?
Alright guys, so I'm gonna pan right in front of the house so we can see.
Pan down, pan down. I want to see more bush. It's getting rowdy out there. Motherfuckers got to work in the morning. 11:30. I don't know, Ding Dong. You'd have to ask him. We'll knock on his door and ask him. What's up, Cobb, Sir Mike? Shout out to you and the rest of Germany. Where in Germany are you from? I've been a producer. Oh, 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 oh.
You thought it rolled up?
Uh-oh. Again, viewer discretion is advised. You don't know what's going to happen here.
Where? Huh?
I'm on the ground. Where?
Oh, he's out. He's coming out.
Maybe he came out the door. Dude, that other dog's pissed. What? This is my place. Fuck you. Oh, we got like an electrical nightmare hanging off the side of this building right here. The fuck is all that? 17 cable wires? So much for leaving the cables in there and letting people use the same coax. Get your mother. Ow. She talking to a dog?
Is that what they said? I thought they heard second half in custody on the side of the apartments, like he climbed out or something.
Hell no, he climbed out. He's on the second floor. Fool's gonna fall and break his fucking legs, his knees.
What's going on?
Shins for sure. I mean, his ankles.
No,
rather.
I doubt it, because they're still pointing. Yeah, they're still pointing guns at the unit. Yeah, no, it's not over at all, dude.
Who's coming home all bumping loud? We just came from the fucking club. Fucking rolled up and shit. All high. Damn, what's going on? Oh, fuck. They here for me? It's outside of my house. It is. They're here for me.
Yeah, no, see, they're still focusing on the front of the apartment, dude.
It's the front of my apartment. You guys just don't know it, but I'm live streaming the standoff inside while you guys watch it outside. Hey, you don't know that. Totally could be. I'm inside this apartment up top, right there, in my room, in the back. Just hitting bags. In fact, the camera's really nice, Bob. It's not that, or Billy. It's the fact that I think it needs servicing. The zoom, it needs to be oiled. I would guess the lens. But bro, don't tell me this shit ain't crystal goddamn clear. This motherfucker's crystal clear. This is a great camera. It's just when he zooms in and out when you hear that. How do you know, Maxwell? I might. Turn your AC on. Why? It's not hot. It's nighttime. I don't need it now. Like, to me, like, what's going on behind him is more interesting. Like that chick right there.
To the 10, but they still got to clear the apartment, right? Yeah. For sure.
It's not time for me to come out, Steven. I'm staying in here all night. I'm smoking bags all night long. All my neighbors are going to make fun of me. Ah, okay. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. NLM? I think this car was down for a bit, Doug. You know, putting all these miles on your car. I mean, everybody just thinks about having to spend the money on the gas, which is expensive, but you put a lot of miles on your car, you know. You're parking in weird places. You might hop in, you know, go into a curb or whatever, you know, trying to hop into a curb to get over to the side of the road so you're not in the road while you get out and then film, that kind of stuff. A lot of wear and tear. Changing brakes more frequently. Oil changes more frequently. Liv Morgan, the wrestler. Don't know, Steve. Don't know.
Oh, fuck it. We're locked in until 2. 5 hours. What's that, huh? Yeah. Yeah. You sure you're on like 6, 7? Yeah, like 6, 7? Yeah. Essentially, now I'm going to see if I still do a decent amount of video. And then I'll lay this stuff in.
But again, here's the link to his page. Click like and subscribe on Califield's page. This is a Bakersfield streamer. Goes out almost every night. Great camera, good dude. You know what I mean? Shows you chases and fires and protests, crashes and all that good jazz. Don't know, Duncan. Don't know. I can just tell you it's in Bakersfield. We're in Kern County. It's the Kern County Sheriff Department out here. They say they want to end it peacefully. They're screaming up to a guy that's supposed to be up there where the lights are. And that's all I can give you for now. That's it. As you can see, they're still there. You have a lot of people who are angry too, because that's probably why you can hear them in the background. They're screaming because they've been removed from their houses.
Right, guys, well, we're right here, man.
If it is a shootout at some point, you know, rounds can go anywhere through a wall, especially with a high-powered rifle. It absolutely
right here,
can't go through that shit.
They still got to go in and clear the apartment. Apparently, they got 2 detained that they found outside of the apartments.
Okay. We get an entry team together. Can he play DT? No. He's too small. I don't believe he's big enough. I have smoke and scan t-shirts stuff. Here. There's the link tree. Click the link tree right there. Okay. And click the very first one that says smokeandscan.com. Then click that. Okay. Then you'll see shop or watch. Click shop. And then you're ready to shop. Simple. You can get hoodies. You can get t-shirts. Get a couple dad hats, some socks. And I don't think I've ever sold one backpack. I've sold some pillows and some coffee mugs. But most of that, yeah. I just don't promote it a lot. Like, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
I think they got the window AC because I don't think they have central.
Just, you know, I don't want to bug people with that.
Central AC. Oh, they do. They do got.
You have a
central
hoodie?
AC.
Thank you so much, 405. Appreciate you.
If you guys see anybody peeping out the window, let me know.
Did he really, Jack?
Let me know in the
Can't
comments.
have LT's number. That's a lot of. That's a big shoe to fill. Lawrence Taylor was incredible. And just remember, anybody who's buying that stuff, again, you're ordering it from a company who makes it for me, and then they ship it and send it to you. All that stuff, they deal with everything. I just upload my art, and they, you know, give me a cut, essentially. Just so we're clear. But everybody seems to like the stuff. I haven't heard any complaints other than one person who was angry that they didn't get it on time during Christmas. I said, you know, Christmas, no matter what you're shipping, I ship cards through Christmas and I can't fucking as soon as Thanksgiving starts, holy fuck. The day after Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? And after that, it's terrible. Fucking terrible with shipping. USPS gets worse every year. Thank you, Allison. It is 2:40. Hi, BJ. Alright, miss.
The complex. Parking lot. If he's not on the map, he's directly north of
That's the giveaway, the AC. Jay. It's like in Europe, the people that are growing weed are the only ones that there's no snow on their roofs because of the heat. It's melted all the fucking snow, and everybody else down the block there's a ton of snow on their roofs. Ah. Say again, sir. What's up, Alex? Hanging out with fam. Watching a standoff just
where our
after a
next call's
chase.
gonna be at. Does anybody know?
There's a shooting. Dude, there's a shooting being investigated. I heard that. That's why we're here. Someone with a gun doesn't want to come out.
Alright, we're gonna focus back in the apartment.
And people are angry. They want to get into their apartment, I bet.
They still gotta go upstairs.
Can't go in.
And clear the apartment, guys. Yeah, they still got to go inside and clear the apartment. This call came off for shots fired, 4 shots fired, and an argument going on. No injuries.
There you go. No, focus on the fight.
The call for service on Talisman.
Doug, about almost 8 years, somewhere around there. Yeah, because I've been on YouTube for 6 years. About 8. I was doing it for a while before I went to YouTube.
Yeah, also too, shout outs to Jeff, guys. Shout outs to Jeff, Bravo Street Media, for hooking me up with this tripod, man. I forgot I had it in the trunk.
That's nice. That
So
way you don't
if
have
you
to
guys
hold
notice
that
the
sucker.
tripod's working again. This is that backup tripod that Jeff shot me.
You got the
a
nice
few
rifle,
days ago.
son.
If you guys remember, man. So yeah, if you guys aren't already subscribed to Jeff, check him out. Bravo Street Media. Check him out.
He's working for, man. He's out of the country working for the moment. He'll be back on. 'Cause that's what he normally does, I believe. That's where the money, all the money comes out. I'm sure it's people trying to get back into their apartments and they can't. They're tired. They want to go home. Or they want to go back in their house because they were about
Cody,
to go to
yeah,
sleep.
he live streams as well. Yes. Yeah. Check him out on YouTube, Facebook.
I saw that,
all that
dog.
good stuff, man.
Largest loss in history. In the playoffs.
1.4 Adam, enter 1. 1.4 Adam and 12.240.
Damn fucking fence.
John Adam, Mary Adam, Lincoln, middle of debris. 6625 Tallman Avenue. Date of birth 8/12/1990.
Do I have a background with Cypress Hill? I don't understand the question, Peter. If you're asking if I know them, then yes. UPS lost 5 cards last month with eBay standard envelope. Hell yeah, people. Dude, I'm trying to tell you. I'll tell you, 3 this month have been marked delivered. Everybody hit me up saying, hey, I didn't get it. And then I told them, hey, wait a day or two and it'll be there. And every time it shows up. So for some reason, they mark them delivered now. And they're not even delivered. Stupid. But that's the USPS for you. I saw a fucking whole thing on like, forgot which fucking show it was. There's like an entire fucking post office filled with shit from Christmas time. Like people's Christmas gifts are sitting in these big boxes filled everywhere. Millions of packages. Just sitting there, waiting to be shipped. They don't even know where to start.
Negative pulse, mile,
I thought to myself, how many cards did I send over there that are sitting in those big boxes? And it makes me, as the shipper, look bad. You know what I mean? Because they look at you like, hey, well, didn't you ship it? Yeah, I shipped it. You can see when they got it and processed it. But then it's stuck for 2-3 weeks sometimes, a month. And then sometimes it shows up. It's weird. I'm sure if Card Purchaser is here, he'll tell you about it too. I mean, I sell plenty of cards. I do. You know, but there's people that sell a whole lot more than myself. I'll tell you that. And USPS can be fucking dreadful. And that's why I say as soon as Thanksgiving's over, it's it. Like, it's fucked until like the second week of January. That entire time. Good luck. Fingers crossed on everything you said. Catherine, you know, you can get the alerts on the app to do that for you. It's pretty good with me, I'll tell you that. You want to send me baseball cards, please? I'll take them. Don't throw them away, please. Don't, Liberty. It's like it hurts a little bit. These people throw cards away. At least you know they're coming to a good home. How? Either find a claim.
All right, you guys. How do you guys prefer to watch
I
this,
love that
this
ZB.
scene right here? Do you prefer to be zoomed in directly on the front of the door, or would you guys like a
That's a better shot.
a wide shot like that?
As long as we get the cops in this, yeah, go down
Or would
or
you guys
pan
like the
down,
wide shot?
pan down a little. That shot, but pan down a tick. But he can't hear me, but I don't know why I'm talking to him. All right, everybody, it's time for
Round 3. Smoke.
Oh, I just hear people say that a lot, like they're tired of, because that's the problem with cards. You start with one, and then all of a sudden it's thousands. You know what I mean? And if you don't have the room, it sucks. And sometimes people just like room. And funny enough as it is, I went to see this guy on Facebook who's selling thousands. I mean, it might even be 1 million cards. I don't know if it's 1 million, but it's up there. It's a lot of cards. So I went over and looked at it, but he's asking so much for them, and I was thumbing through them, and there's some cards in there that are worth stuff, but I didn't see anything $50 or more.
So white
but
shot?
I didn't look through all of it either. But,
Or zoom shot?
That's good, right there, Callie, right there.
Got it, wide shot. Okay.
Hold it. That way, you get to see everything. You're not going to see much even if you're zoomed in on the window. He ain't coming out that way. This way we can see the other neighbors getting arrested for trying to get back into their houses. No, 1 million. I said million, not billion. It wasn't 1 million, but it was a lot. Dude had a lot of cards, and it was at his mom's or his mom and dad's place. He's storing them there. He bought them a long time ago. Wants to get rid of them, but I think he paid too much then. I understand it. I'd like to give him what he's asking, but I can't because it's not. The squeeze isn't worth the juice. I'm always telling you guys that, and sometimes that's just the way it is. There's some. I would have to sell thousands and thousands of cards, even at $1 a card, just to make my money back. So I just don't think it's worth it. But it would be so fun, honestly, to buy all those cards and just put them in the garage and go through a box every other day and see what's in there, because it's literally like a time capsule from like the, I don't know, from the 70s to the, I don't think I saw any cards newer than maybe 99. You know what I mean? It'd be a straight time capsule though. It'd be fun. Thank you, Rick. Good to see you. Well, I get it. I don't think it's 1 million cards, Bill, but again, not every card would be sellable. Some cards are damaged too much. There's a lot. Like I saw, you remember Jose Offerman for the Dodgers? He was a big prospect. Like, Dodgers were high on him. You know what I mean? And this dude had a snap case of what I'm guessing is at least like 70 of them. Of the 70 of the same card that I don't think, if I was at a card show, so I didn't have to ship or anything, I don't even think anybody would buy them at $0.10 a piece. Like, nobody would want them. Maybe somebody would buy them at $0.01 a piece. So they give you 50 cents, and who knows, they just do something funny with it, make a collage or something. I mean, it's pretty much a useless card, and there's a lot in there. And I don't want to offend the guy either. I know that he doesn't know about the cards. He bought it from somebody else, stuck it in the garage, and and it just, the value's not there. I wish it was. What's up, Chris? Because I've been throwing it over, in my mind back and forth. Well, I saw this, I saw that. You know, there's some rookies in there, Jerome Bettis and Marshall Falk. You know, some stuff that would sell. A ton of Chris Quinn. Shit, his brother was one of the best, though. Tony was a nice guy, too, man. He'd sign an auto for you for sure. He was always a kind person. Always. Rest in peace to Tony.
In contact with second half, code 4.
Yeah, but I mean, he was a big prospect. But nowadays, I mean, nobody's buying his cards. That's what I'm saying. So you'd have so many cards that you actually couldn't sell, and you can't just okay, well, let me burn them so like I keep warm at night or whatever. No, because it has, you know, there's that paper has weird ink on it, and holograms and plastic, and you don't want that burning in your house. It is what it is. You got football and baseball, but you feel like your garbage pails are worth more. They are. Easy money. A lot of garbage pail kids are worth big money. You have first series in good condition.
Control 1, row
big
516
money.
will be on a patrol check at 130518 118th Street West.
See, there you go. You have 5,000 junk wax cards, all sports, all mostly junk wax. And you can't give him $1 for the 5,000. And you know what's funny is the 5,000 count box. The box that you buy from the store to hold the $5,000 cards is like $6 for the box. And people will give you $5 for the box filled. So you've now lost $1 plus gave them all those cards. So there's a lot of stuff. And again, you know, the collection that I looked at, a lot of that was junk wax era stuff where it was just overprinted. And I feel like a lot of the cards nowadays will be that way, except for maybe more of the numbered stuff, the low numbered things, you know, that might still stay afloat. But most of it you have problems with, you know. I mean, you have Costco with pallets at Costco of Pokemon and baseball cards. That's when you know they're printing too much. You can't see. That should be the fucking. That should be the telltale sign. They're making too many. So that's it. Do I have garbage pail kids? I do. I had them as a kid, and I don't know what happened to all of them. But I have some up on eBay right now that I'm selling. Not from my childhood. Those I would have kept. But just, you know, for personal reasons, you know, but, or sentimental. But, yeah, I have, they make new ones now. Like chrome versions of the new ones. And I was trying to get one of the artist autographs because now the men and women who draw them, they sign a couple of the cards and they put them in the packs. And I was trying to hit one. They're very rare. But I never hit one. I opened 9 boxes and didn't get one. 9! 9 times.
There's a suspect of a knife and cutting himself approximately 20 ago in front of Sue's Tavern. He sent DRP messages that he's laying on the roadway now.
That's terrible, Robo. I hear it all the time. Skeens? I have maybe one Skeens rookie up or something. Not much. Cam, I had a bunch of Magic the Gathering. The first ones, I gave them to my cousin. Shout out to you, Spence. Kel, yeah, you know, NASCAR cards are fun. I like them, but they don't sell too well. You know, they're just not worth a whole lot of money. Califield Rich, shout out to Califield, man. Hopefully we went and rated him. And again, here's the link to Callie's page again, guys. For the ones who don't have it. It's right there. Ooh. Think PSA is a scam or worth it? Well, I don't think they're scamming. I think
your work or your personal?
I mean, first off, with PSA, it's the most coveted, you know, as far as collectors, the ones that collectors like the most the most prestigious grading company, like it or not. Okay, you're not going to determine it. The hobby does. So any card that you're grading, you're more beneficial to send it to them because you'll get more money. Even though it's the same grade in any other lesser or different grader. Okay? So I don't think they scam you. I just think that they've set a bar and, you know, we as people buy into it, and they're making money hand over fist because they don't give a fuck what the grade is. They, you know, keep sending them, we'll keep grading them. You know, a lot of times they don't keep up to their bargain of, hey, it's a 4-month turnaround, ends up being 6.5 months. And what you don't realize in the card game, when you're selling cards, you might have missed a window. And when you miss the window, it's gone. When you miss the window, it's gone. That's it. So there's certain times that you want to put cards up. You don't just put cards up. That's why people that just run auctions are fucking crazy. If you're running an auction, you do it only ended on Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay? That's when you end that auction. Run it 7 days. Don't ever finish auctions on Mondays and Tuesdays. It ends up killing the value of the card because if you do that, you sell the card and it gets $12. It's hard for me to get 20 for it now, even though it is worth 20. But you fucking sold it for 12 at auction. So you've killed the price. Does that make any sense? I mean, that's kind of what happens. You know, so there's a certain time. Like right now is a good time to be putting up football cards because football season's right around the corner. You know, I'm still putting up baseball, you know, and you can put up hockey and basketball too, but those windows have kind of closed. You generally want to put up cards before the season. I know it sounds weird. Or before the Super Bowl. If the Super Bowl's there and the Eagles are there and you got a bunch of Jalen Hurts cards, you're going to probably want to put those up a week before the bowl. Not after the bowl, even if he won. Trust me, you'll get more traction and get better money. It's not going to bump that much.
Guys right here has got his rifle up at the door, you know. They're still watching the apartment, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
The only cards are Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh.
They did say
yeah, I don't
got
have any of that
detained.
stuff. I gave Pokemon cards to all.
They do have 2 in custody.
My friend's son. He likes them. I don't want to list them. I don't know what the fuck they are.
On the other side of the apartment.
Take them.
So
he'll enjoy them more.
I don't know
So
how this
that's
is
what
gonna
I
play
do with my
out.
Pokemon, and I've never opened a Yu-Gi-Oh
It's very well
pack.
possible we're just here. We're here this whole time and we don't see nothing go down.
Boston who?
Because they've already got the 2 in custody.
Has a chance. The Red Sox? The Celtics?
So,
how about the Celtics? Everybody got a chance.
Yeah, guys. Anyways, this call came out for this
Niner,
officers
I bet you
responded
will
to
laugh
this
out loud
area
as
because
you
shots
do,
were
you
fired.
know, because
Shots
of who
were
his
fired
dad
and there
is.
was like an argument.
People be bumping the price on the Browns
Between people in the
because they have him and that other top pick.
And then something about
So
somebody
for
ran
sure,
towards the
if you want to buy the Browns in a break
If they got word
coming
to-
up,
that somebody
especially
that-
the higher end product,
the shooter
it might
ran
be one of the
inside
top
apartment.
teams. You're talking $300 plus
So,
to
yeah,
buy
this
the
is currently
Browns.
What's going on? But I did hear them say they had 2 people in custody. So
And that's the kind of thing. So you
I'm not
get
sure if
his
those are
cards,
that's the
you
suspect
sell them before he throws a football.
that they've got.
Because you'll get top dollar then. Because if he comes out and he doesn't start throwing right away, oh boy. That happened to me with Kenny Pickett. Didn't get it up in time. Someone even offered me $600 for the card. The last one sold for $13. I said, no way I'm going to sell it for $6. I held on to it. Now I couldn't get $100. I don't think I can get $100 for that Kenny Pickett card. That dude absolutely disappeared. Poof, like a fart in the wind. Right? He killed himself by talking about how he didn't want to sit in the back of fucking Hurts. Or whoever it was. Who was he behind? He was behind, not Wilson. Who was he behind in Pittsburgh? He didn't want to play behind them. Man, killed me. Happens. It happens all the time, back and forth. They had one hell of a draft. That's what I'm saying, Todd. So that's why they'll be expensive in the upcoming product. Kenny Pickett's on the Browns? It wasn't Mason Rudolph, I don't think. It was somebody bigger than Rudolph. Who was playing before Wilson there? Roethlisberger. Come on, man. Why can't I remember this? Don't tell me Cordell Stewart either. Okay, we're talking about just 2 years back. Who the fuck was the quarterback 2 years back for the Pittsburgh Steelers besides Russell Wilson? Trubisky? No, I don't think it was
Sounds
Trubisky.
like it,
Ooh, they're coming. PSA screwed you? How'd they do that? Pickett's on the Browns roster? Wow. Jesus Christ. He really had to go off. Fields, that's who it was. Fields, Justin Fields. Thank you, Baron. Thank you, Mr. B. Yeah, you guys are right. So it was Justin Fields. He didn't want to sit behind him, so they traded him to the Eagles. So then, of course, he's going to sit behind Jalen Hurts. Dude just won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Fuck are you going to do? So I'm guessing the Eagles cut him. Did the Eagles cut him? I thought he was still an Eagle. I didn't know he was a fucking Brown. Holy shit. It even gets worse now. I ain't going to get $20 for that card now. I mean, maybe I would only because it's to 5, it's autoed, it's got a nice patch. Maybe. But that's the only reason. Jamarcus Russell. Hey, believe it or not, I saw the Jamarcus Russell rookie not too long ago, maybe 3 weeks back. And some Addison Russell cards. So don't trip. People still buy players that have had checkered pasts now. I think it's also, though, because, like, with those players, they played at prestigious schools, you know? Right? Or at least with Jamarcus playing at LSU. And I think Cub fans are just Cub fans. They love to collect cards. There's a lot of real Cubby fans out there. And they love to buy the cards of their team. They do. What's up, Swish? Go, Avs, go.
What's he going to tell them?
Yeah. It's been a great playoffs. I probably have some junky stuff up, Christopher. Nothing. Nothing big for sale. I have a nice Steph Curry gold auto to 10 in my personal collection. Because Curry signs, but not a ton, which is nice. So it keeps the value up high. And you know he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no way that dude's not going to the Hall of Fame the first fucking day he has the chance to. Oh, Eagles traded him for a 5th-round pick and Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Oh, DTR from fucking UCLA. Okay. Thank you, Niner. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what is funny about the card world. I mean, I sold the Wander Franco card about 6 months ago or so. So you still sell them every once in a while, just not a whole lot. Not a whole lot of people are buying fucking Wander Franco.
Hey, is Aaliyah watching in?
Brown's son, Deontay Johnson. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Shout out. I think I said Alicia. I completely read your name wrong. Oh my gosh. I was so embarrassed.
Dude, kill me.
Anyways, Aaliyah. Dude, I don't know what I was tripping. I was like, bro, did I say Alicia? But yeah, no, it's Aaliyah.
Giants were smart not signing Barkley.
So shout out to
Well,
Aaliyah.
I mean, let's be honest. Who would have thought that Barkley would have had still so much left in him? Dude didn't he have double surgery?
She might be watching.
On, like both knees? Pretty bad.
Yeah,
I know he's had definitely one major surgery. I've sold some Aureus in the last 2 months, BTC, believe it or not. I think he's still pitching in Mexico. So, you know, some of those fans still like him. I mean, dude was a great pitcher. I'm not going to say that. Not great, but he was really damn good. Just, you know, Apparently he had temper issues. The Ashton Denty deal, yeah. Yeah, I think the playoffs have been good. TNT. TNT, sorry. You know, the Kings lost that game going into the second period, and going into the third period. They were up 2 goals going into the intermission. And if you go back and watch the game, they couldn't be more flat in the third period. They just gave up. They deserved to lose. They didn't fucking skate. Edmonton was the better team, and they've been the better finishing team. And then to not clear the puck there at that last few seconds and cost them the goal. Yeah. All that hard work to go up 2-0 erased.
Yeah, we already killed off like an hour just hanging out right here.
But I did say Kings in 6. So we still have a potential, the potential to have that happen. City Council tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that those were, that the suspects that they took in custody were the guys. Because I heard, like, it just, yeah. I bet you this is
yeah, U.S. Custom. It's almost like they just they're up and they just go into the dump and chase mode, and they don't skate.
Yeah, right now we're just waiting for them to go
really in hockey, you just gotta move your feet constantly. None of this, skate, glide, skate, glide, and then you're just gliding around looking at shit. You can see them just gliding around looking at shit. Instead of actually skating and forcing the turnover. Forechecking is everything. Knocking that person into the boards has a purpose. It's taking that person out of the play for the split second. And that was a big penalty too. Come on, that was a big penalty to call right there, which was the Kings' demise totally. At the changed the entire game. So. It is what it is. Like the Edmonton Oilers deserve to win those games.
Yeah, but there's nothing else going on.
No other excuses.
We'll just hang out here until they clear it. If another call kicks off, we'll go check that out.
Oh, that's true, Sean. Yeah, we're not done yet. Kings have a lot of fight, and that's a problem with being a defensive team. You get up a couple goals, and you feel like, okay, well, we're defensive. We can stop them. But you noticed also, we were heavily out shooting that team in the first 2 periods. I mean, by 12 shots or more. We had that many more shots than the Edmonton Oilers. And then somehow, some way, they ended up out shooting us. So that's you sitting back. You know what I mean?
They set up crime scene tape too.
Well, for sure, TK.
All these people that are ready to go back to their apartments are over here.
People were questioning, a few things, what Hiller was doing there. And, and Byfield, if he just would have cleared that puck right there, they wouldn't have lost. But, yeah, they just didn't play well, man. And the third period and the overtime. I knew they were cooked. The thing also is, yeah, Kemper stood on his head, absolutely, and you had the crowd out of it. It was quiet in there, the Rogers Center. You couldn't, it was quiet. Bro, hold on a second. Look at the belly on that cop. Holy shit. There's just no way, bro. There's just no way.
You looking at my gut?
I just took a little peek.
I saw you. So what are you looking at my gut for?
Dang, Sarge.
Motherfuckers with guts like that ain't off the cheeseburgers. Motherfuckers with guts like that definitely are on the cheeseburgers, dog.
Like, bro. That's a big cop. Like, you never normally see them that big.
Just gonna comply at that
Just gonna be honest. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm telling you, as fat as I am, I'll get away in a foot chase. There's no way he's catching me. There's no way. There's no way. And then you say to yourself, if you're quick enough to get to a fence or something and hop it.
Respectful too.
Bro, this
No,
dude's calling for the
crazy
perimeter
disrespectful
before he's hopping that
comments,
fence. And maybe he'd get over one. There's no way he's getting over another. He's stuck in somebody's yard. Got to be let out. Well, he's a sergeant, Kyle, so I'm assuming that he's probably on his way out. Letting himself go a little bit like I do. We all do it around Christmas time. Eat too much. Thanksgiving piled on. We get an extra plate. Like, bro, what's crazy is he has that fucking dude. His bulletproof vest is so small on him.
Why didn't he wave high? I waved at him.
Like, bro, like, bro's gonna could take it fully in the belly when that thing's supposed to protect your entire belly.
I waved high, but he didn't wave back.
Oh my god.
Hey, like I said, keep the comments cool, please. Don't disrespect. These officers watch my live stream, man.
Hey, we love the officers.
No,
Not
man,
that. We're just teasing.
Just keep
They
everything
know.
cool, please.
Got a big gut. You got a big gut.
I'd better not. I have what doctors call a little bit of a weight problem.
Yeah, he looked directly at the camera, so I waved high.
Maybe he was wondering what the squeak was, Alex. That's it, cream corn. Oh.
Hey, just keep the comments going, man. Shit, I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry too. Makes us more hungry. We love him. Ain't that? We just tease. Just tease. Everybody tease. You borrow some clothes? Hell no. You ain't borrowing clothes. You mean have clothes? I ain't trying to wear them after you wore them. You wearing other dudes' clothes. Huh? What kind of question is that? People gonna get pissed like, hey bro, I gotta go to work. They're gonna start screaming on the loudspeaker. Hey, come the fuck out your apartment because I gotta get back in mine. You holding us up. Man, if they don't get you, I'm finna get you. I can hear it. Like some shit just like that. I've been out here for 3 hours already. The fuck? The fuck?
You going to that?
I need your clothes and your
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Are you going?
Straight Terminator him.
Me either. Way too far.
What's up,
Even if I
Matthew?
wanted
Shout out
by
to
the
you in
time the
Colorado.
video's done, Flames are gonna be out. They said it was a
Savers,
building or a
Goodwill.
house?
It's weird because Goodwill sells cards. I see this guy on YouTube. He's always buying a box of cards from them and seeing if it's worth the money that he spent for the cards. I don't know if he's like juicing it, like, you know.
Apparently there's a large building on fire, guys, out on Hosking. By the time we get Hosking's about a 20-minute drive.
That shit's gonna be out by the time you get up in here.
By the time we get, let me see. By the time we get to Hosking, man, 20 minutes. Yeah, it's 18 minutes. It's 18 minutes out, dude. By the time.
Well, bro's been in the force for a long time. He's making that money, making that
We're gonna miss
sergeant
the
money.
flames and everything.
Gonna have a good
That's
life.
Even a fire. All right, guys. It looks like they're gonna move in.
They're making the plan.
We got some movement. Oh shoot, my bad. So we got some movement going on. It looks like they're gonna move in and clear the house. I believe that's with the sheriff's office.
The link to what store?
They're the ones that do like.
You mean the store? The smoking scan store is right there.
Picking up like they're part of the crime scene.
That's what you're asking.
Or they come and do the. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't even know if they're with the sheriff's though. I'm assuming. Yeah, she's with the sheriff's. So it looks like she's gonna collect the evidence and all that.
I just took a little peek.
You looking at my gut?
Yeah. Just took a little peek. So he's a mustard tiger. It's alright. I'm a mustard tiger too.
I haven't seen where the shell casings are at.
Mustard tiger too.
I haven't seen where the shell casings
I
are.
love
Where's
you.
the shell casings at?
It's usually like the investigator. She got all that. Look, she got her iPad. She got all that stuff. She got the little pull stuff. Mm-hmm. Where's she going?
Oh, maybe the shell casings happen over there.
Oh, so
Oh, maybe the shell casings are over there. Okay.
so she's gonna do the investigation here. Crime scene investigation. That's who she be.
Yeah. So that's where they're at. And then this is where the suspect ran off to. Was this in this apartment complex right here?
Would I hit that? I don't know. I don't got to see her face, Dubbo. I don't know, man. I like pretty girls. I like girls with busted faces that look like mine. Bro, she kind of looks like me.
Come on, dude. She's played out, dude.
I like them pretty girls. CSI, that's it. Oh. Come on, get up in there. Let me see. Oh, we got a fight. Just trying to get up in my house. Told you. My house is right there. See, I'm trying to tell you, people trying to get back in their house. They bit. Homeboy lives there. He's gonna get his tires flattened or whatever by his neighbors. Yeah, let's fuck this shit up. Let's take a whole bunch of fucking soap bars and beat his car with it.
That might have been that lady that got arrested, no? It looked like the same lady that got arrested, didn't it? For those of you that are asking, what is the whistling? What's the whistling? The whistling sound is the lens. It's a manual lens. It's not. It doesn't have a power zoom, so I'm not able to it doesn't have a power zoom, so it's so. And I'm not gonna put any oil or any fancy stuff on the lens.
Fools down here just go to Michael's. That's what they do. Let them take it apart. Wonder if Michael's is up there. Or no, is it Michael? No, that's Sammy's camera. That's what it is, Sammy's. Not Michael, Sammy's.
No, I'm not gonna throw no WD-40 on this.
WD. Liquid wrench. Little liquid wrench. Spit on that. Those are nasty, eh? Uber up.
Lex Luthor, thank you, man.
You know, I
Thanks for
saw
the
this
compliment. Thank you.
story today in Santa Monica on the news. The neighbors have gotten together and they're angry at Waymo, the cars I'm always showing you that drive by themselves. You know, because they have this really annoying
Also,
like
too, guys, if you
backup
guys are
sound.
looking
You know,
to
they
become
have to
members
because
to
they're
the
electric
channel,
cars. They don't make much
currently have
noise.
it at 99
So
cents.
they have to have
So if you
some
guys would
sort
like
of
to become
noise.
a member to the channel, basically you support the channel.
So
We are viewer funded.
they are coming in and out of this lot the whole time, being charged.
We are pretty much viewer funded.
And they're making all this noise all throughout the day, all into the night, and everybody's fucking angry. They're like, "Bro, we got noise pollution. Get the Waymos out of here." So now there's a Waymo fight. Waymo tried to have them banned from the property because they're protesting on the property.
And
oh man, what a mess!
Entertain you guys, man, and get you guys some content. So
what
if you guys
a mess!
Love what you see. If you love this channel, if you guys could please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, follow it, all that good stuff.
I just need a mute button now. Well, the electrical ones have to make some noise because they're just too quiet.
Live stream stuff.
Most of them, you know, too quiet.
So I don't plan on slowing down or stopping anytime soon. You definitely get your money's worth in this channel. I try to do my best to get you guys some calls, man. And you know, my main focus is the quality.
News been there all day, really?
So, if you guys, let me see. If you guys aren't already watching the live stream in 1080, feel free to make sure your settings are turned on to 1080 to get the best experience in watching the live stream, whether you're watching on your TV, tablet, cell phone, or your laptop.
Yeah, Creamy, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's a place over here, Sammy's Camera, like where all my friends that are photographers for big bands and all that stuff, they go touring with them. They get all their shit serviced there. They seem to be the place for cameras, you know what I mean? I bet you Scott's gone there. I would be willing to bet. All the guys down here. If I had a camera issue or needed to buy a lens or anything like that, that'd be the first place I'd check. 'Cause that's all they do. They've been in business forever. As long as I've known that area, that's been more than 4 decades, and they've been there. So, shit, yeah, good old Sammy's Cam. You like Sammy's Drift? Yeah. So I'm saying, like, they're a big place, and I'm assuming that they could do something like that. Now, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know anything about fucking cameras. But that's why I was wondering if maybe they had a spot up in Baco, and you could take it there and just have it serviced. Get it all nice and smooth. Smoothed up. Yeah, I don't know, Kit Kat Bar, like I said. I do know it's a fantastic camera. He does a great job. You know, sometimes there's little hiccups. But I'm wondering if they have one up there, Sammy's camera. Probably not. Be willing to say they probably don't. But those folks, like I said, you have camera things that you want to buy or you have issues with your camera, it's the place to go. They're going to fix it. And if they can't, I don't think anybody can. Yeah, but you're also talking about a big, like, you know, it's a larger
Laura
type
Rogers
camera
and Calamity,
that the news
you guys for becoming a
use.
member to the channel. Lexi, thank you for that.
Most
super
people
chat.
are using their phones. Like, anytime I've ever gone out on my fucking iPhone. You know, he's using a legitimate camera like the press uses, like Scott uses. Same kind of thing. Oh, Marlon, not that many. I think we're 3 or 4. I think I've done even just 3. Been caught up in the stories and the chat. And I was done anyways. I don't like to blow myself out when I'm fucking doing the cards. Seem to get around somewhere between 80 to 120, and there's somewhere in that pocket's my limit. I don't know how people sit there and just fucking list, you know, fucking 500 cards in a day. I mean, I know it can be done. I just don't have the patience for it. I don't like to type. It's annoying. What up, Dreezy? How are you? He in bed having a beer, Mike. Question is, Mike, what kind of beer? Is he having a Stella or a St. Pauli girl, or is he having a PBR?
Sounded like it, huh?
You know, is he having a Coors Light or
tripping.
a Michelob Ultra? That seems to be the fashionable
the
beer
East,
now.
right?
Michelob Ultra.
Damn. Hey, we just heard like 3 gunshots to the east of us. Probably about a mile east of our location. We hear like 3 gunshots. Probably not even a mile, dude. Probably like a few blocks.
Find one too that can bang out.
Alright.
Girl, you done working over here? Because now it's time to get up over here. Yeah, be banging out my assistant. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. You getting in trouble for that shit. HR gonna take me into the office and have me a talking to. Boy, you can't be doing that.
Yeah, it was like somewhere like it was all in that direction though. Like sounded like out there in that direction out there.
You couldn't do this? I know. You gotta remember, it's weird. People ask me, how can you do it for so many hours? You just sit here and all of a sudden you blink a few times and it's 2 hours in already. Time goes fast. I hear people get rowdy. What you mean I can't get in here until 2 o'clock?
Oh, bro, can we clear this damn apartment already, man?
Man, let me get up in my apartment, man. I ain't finna get to bed tonight till 2.
Zima? I remember Zima. Clear stuff. But I mean, isn't Zima like those, like the Smirnoff drinks? Right? Really, what's the difference between like a Smirnoff and a Zima? Or those Mike's Hard Lemonade, right? It's all the same shit, isn't it? That's your jam, Roxy. That's not bad. I mean, that's what I'm saying. They're so popular. I was watching Cops, And they were pulling all these kids over. They were going up and down the beach on spring break, and they'd see people with coolers, and they'd ask to look in the coolers. They'd find all this beer or alcohol, and it was all like those drinks, like High Noons and Trulies and that stuff, like the Smirnoff drinks and stuff. Like not much.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Not much beer, actual beer.
All right, Darren. Peace.
All right, everybody. Hopefully you're ready, because I'm ready. It's time for
Round 4. Smoke.
Tequila. It sounds familiar, Ern. Zima's a boomer drink. That ain't a boomer drink. What's after a boomer? It's whatever is what's ever after a boomer.
I know Travis though. He's cool.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he's not out. I don't think he's out tonight.
Remember St. Ides? Just malt liquor. It's no different than Mickey Big Mouth or Old E, or what's the one that fucking Lando used to do? Billy D. Fuck. Not Schlitz. One with the bull on it. Which one was that? Malt liquor. Fuck, I can't remember. Colt 45. Thank you, dog. Colt 45. Yeah, it's no different than that shit.
Looks like Adrian.
I'll tell you, my dad, my dad would love him some Mickey Big Mouths.
Me, myself, and I.
He'd drink the little grenade bottles at the house.
Yeah,
Big Mouth.
It's up to you guys, man. Do you guys want to stick it out? You guys want to continue watching
Get
it?
blasted out and be smoking some good shit.
You guys want to stick this out and see how this plays out, or?
I mean, if there ain't nothing else,
what do you guys want to do, man? Because they still got their guns up.
I say stay here, because why would you leave if there's nothing else?
They still got their rifles out, man. So
if there's some crazy chase, then you bonked out. Bad Dog 2020. Yeah.
It's not over yet. Let's give it like another 20 minutes.
Don, it's crazy is I have a Lucky Lager small brown bottle that I found that was unbroken. I was demolishing a fence, and in between these fences, people, I guess, were throwing their fucking garbage down there. Somebody threw a bottle in there.
We'll
I kept it. I still have it.
Let's just hang out.
I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like, think of like that Mickey Big Mouth grenade bottle, but it's brown.
Right now.
Good old Lucky Lager.
They're gonna start doing more call-outs.
Might even be worth. I bet you I'll put that thing on eBay and sell for $20. You don't find too many bottles like that anymore. Doesn't have the top, but you don't find too many more bottles like that. Moonshine is a boomer drink. Well, they make newer moonshine. I mean, people are still shining. They still make it. Moonshine's good.
Yeah, we're live.
I've had moonshine before.
We're live until 2 a.m., so we might as well just hang out.
In fact, they make apple pie. One. And oh my god, dude. Bro.
There it is. They're making call-outs. They believe there's more people inside of the house.
Yeah, so I've had some of that apple pie, and it's crazy because you start drinking it and it tastes so good. It smells like apple pie. It tastes like apple pie. It's so sweet. It's dangerous because it's so sweet, but you're not realizing how strong it is. And man, oh man, it fucking gets you.
The residents, come on, man.
What's up, Terry? How are you?
If you're watching the live stream, bro, The cops ain't going
And then
nowhere,
there's times
man.
where we ran
They're
out
gonna
of that
come in
shit, so
through
we
the
drink the
house.
regular straight moonshine.
Just come
and
out
oh
and
my
surrender.
god, dude.
But before you do, you
Put
make
hair
sure
on
you
your
smash
chest.
that thumbs up.
Should've get you faded quick.
Billy ain't need an old jar, just a few good sips.
Just a few good sips and you fucking off. You
Just come
you
out,
flying.
man, with your hands up, man.
Once again, any subjects inside of 1308 Flower Street, apartment C as in Charles. This is the Kern County Sheriff's Office K-9 unit with the police K-9. You need to exit the residence through the front door, one at a time with your hands up and unarmed. If you do not listen, we have a police K-9 that is going to search the inside of the apartment, and when he finds you, he's going to bite you. We do not want to hurt you in any way, however, we have a search warrant for the residence that will be conducting you. Listen to the commands that are given and come out now to the sound of my voice with your hands up and unarmed. You will not be hurt.
I've had the peach too. The peach is good as well. But I like the apple pie the most. Like, come on outside, motherfucker. I want to go to bed already. You're playing. You're up here playing. Don't worry, Terry. That's what I do. I put people to sleep. This show is actually a cure for insomnia. People don't know it. I'm just going to bottle the show up, start selling it to people that can't sleep. What if people are deaf? Well, they're going to find out through vibration when that door gets
Aquamarine,
blown
thank you
open,
for the,
Sam.
Aquamarine, thank you for that.
It is humble. It is.
Thank you, boss.
Once again, this is the Kern County Sheriff's Office. To the subjects inside of 1308 Flower Street, apartment C in Charles, you need to come out now, one at a time through the front door with your hands up and unarmed. If you do not listen, we have a police K-9 that is going to search the inside of the apartment, and when he finds you, he's going to bite you. We do not want to hurt you in any way. However, we are conducting a search warrant at the residence.
Thank you, Stud Puppy.
Come out now through the front door with your hands up and unarmed.
It is Stud Puppy. It is just until the 6th. They shut the power down to the hill, so everybody's repeaters up there got shut down. It was windy up there. And they were changing some shit. Chris told me till the 6th, and that's when Renegade will be back up. In the meantime, I do think 435, 147.435 is up. Go hang out with them. Shout out to Tommy and Tammy. 420 net. My boy Greg. Thank you again, Stud Puppy. Yeah, so it should be back up. Well, if you don't shoot the dog, you better be quick. Don't let him get to you. He's gonna tear you apart. I mean, I'm still kind of haunted by that LAPD video we watched. I've never heard a grown man scream that way, in that kind of like, not in that manner, but that tone. Like it was like somebody dying, like he was dying. Like this curdling death scream as that fucking K9 had a hold of his inner thigh, was just yanking his inner thigh like that.
To any subjects inside of 1308 Power Street, this is the Kern County Sheriff's Office K-9 with the police K-9. You need to exit the residence through the front door with your hands up one at a time and unarmed. If you do not listen, we have a police K-9 that is going to search the inside of the residence. When he finds you, he's going to bite you. We do not want to hurt you in any way, however, we have a search warrant that we'll be conducting at the residence, and we are not going away. Listen to the commands that are given, and you will not be hurt.
Niner, I don't know. Normally you'd have them here by now. Maybe they're working another call. Maybe it's the Kern County Sheriff doesn't have an SEB team, a Special Enforcement Bureau team, which is their SWAT. I don't know. I would assume they would. I would assume that every city nowadays, there isn't one that doesn't have their own SWAT team or access to a neighboring agency that'll bring their SWAT team over and handle it. If it wasn't this late, I'd call B-Rope, ask him, text him, and ask him. He'd know. I would assume they would, Daly. I would assume they would. Don't know why they're not there. Maybe they're gearing up. Maybe, like I said, maybe they're busy tonight. They've got another something happening across town. It does happen. Bakersfield isn't that small. It's pretty big. You guys are saying something about it being a new moon. Maybe the new moon's affecting people, making them crazy like. You think the states in my chat, like which state? Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Look at all these cards. Shout out to whoever bought a bunch of cards. Chipper Jones. Thank you to whoever bought some cards. They'll be going out tomorrow morning. So what do you mean the state, Yabba? Like which state? State of California? I mean, we already know the LAPD watches, the CHP watches. I know the sheriff department was the first to watch, so there's that. That I already know. And some of them might even be fans. Smoke and Scan family members.
Alright, they're going code.
You never know. Let's see.
They're going code on this car right now. They're going to move in.
Go. Some brave. Oh, you bought them, Llama? Thank you so much. Some brave cards for your dad. Sweet. I'll throw something in there for you. I got something cool from the Braves. I'm sure I got something. The government? Oh, I'm sure they are. State meaning a lot of people. Damon, he. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you guys know. I don't know no fucking lingo. Don't let me know the lingo, because then I'm going to keep saying it, and then all of a sudden I'm going to make it uncool. That's what happened when I was saying it to somebody that I used to work with. Come on, man, stop saying it. You're going to make it not cool. So then me and Pedro kept saying it. There's one tomorrow, Dabba. We got one tomorrow from the council. God, I hope it's fucking fantastic. I hope if I could have my ultimate dream, it would be that there's not one presentation. They take at least 1 hour of public comment, and we have the whole Mount Rushmore. Oh, here they come. Let's see. Let's see guns. Let's see guns, man. Yep, there they go. There you go. You coming, dog? Thank you, Sam. Oh, PCA autos? No way. Chris, no. You know, he didn't have a whole lot of autos, I don't think. Pete Crow Armstrong. He's really doing well. Rookie cards. I'm sure he's got some autos, but not a whole lot. Door was open. Nobody's in there, I'm laughing. Like, bro, we were sitting out here for an hour and a half. So look, I want the Mount Rushmore. I want Donald Harlan. I want Mr. Sachs. I want Mr. Herman. I want Mr. Spindler. They're right there. Those four are the Mount Rushmore. I want 3-inch shrimp. We love 3-inch shrimp. I want Richard Serrano to go give him some shit. I want Stacy in a really good song. I want an all-star performance from fucking Andrew Gravener. I mean, I want old school where it was 13, 14
in the apartment right now.
Remember those days? I want that.
Is that your family?
Yeah.
For sure. Is anybody in there or no?
I don't even know.
For sure.
Still get one more wish. I don't know. I can't think of the last wish. Robot lady? Yeah. We have some fireworks inside the chamber. I don't know. Other than that, be awesome. Be a good show tomorrow, hopefully. 34 hell yeah, be fucking great. He used to just go off, let her rip. Then I think Stacy, that's her friend, so for sure. Stacy probably said, "Hey man, they got a whole game. They're doing the under-overs on you. You gotta stop saying So he's like, oh really? Okay. Bigot.
They try to open the door.
Hell yeah, we want Daniel Gus up in that joint. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Robot lady. I want all that.
They can scare y'all in fucking life. How could y'all see anything?
Step back, you can see if I can do it right here.
Well, put me on that motherfucker.
What's up? How you doing?
I don't give a fuck who he is. Put me on us, cuz. Yeah, he was 2W2. Oh, he RD or somebody. He RD on the scene. Southbound 99. Oh, that's all, you know what I mean? They didn't be so child. Ain't nobody in here. They real child. That's why they ain't found that bullshit ass dog in there. You hear me?
There ain't nobody coming out of there. There ain't nobody in there. Shit been empty the whole time.
Yeah, they're already inside. Yeah, they've already made access.
Yeah.
That's it. It's code 4. They cleared the house. Nobody's in there.
Whole time, man. Hold you out your house.
That's all I was trying to tell y'all.
I was trying to tell.
They just cleared code right now, guys. It's code 4.
It's code 4?
Yeah, they just cleared code over the radio.
She knows the code for it.
Yeah, nobody's in custody.
Good night, get home.
Who you with?
I appreciate your lives.
Hey, thank you.
I pulled up right up on you. You see that?
All right, well, that's that, guys. All right, we're done. We are done here.
Yeah, yelling at an empty house, yes. Several times for over an hour, keeping everybody up. And all these people got stuck out there. But, hey, many times, most of the time, they are in there. And you got thin places like that, man. You know, a lot of people, a lot of kids in a courtyard. Dangerous. You can't kind of call that bluff, you know what I mean? You err on the side of caution is what you do if you don't want to get sued. Because they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. It's just how it works. You know what I mean? So, you know, and again, I get it. Everybody watches the Michael Bay movie where they just come flying up with the lights on and skidding sideways and jumping out of the car and run up the stairs and kick the fucking door in and go searching through that motherfucker. That's Michael Bay. Michael Bay done ruined all that shit for you. Old Transformer motherfucker, you.
Sorry, guys.
Okay?
That's just
Guys
how it
like
goes
him
sometimes.
and his movies have ruined your
Sometimes you
perception
see
of what
stuff,
cops
sometimes
really do.
We're here for an hour or two, and
That's it.
there's nothing. Hey, but something just happened to my car.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
My dash lights aren't working,
Blown a fuse.
and my dome light's not working.
Blew a fuse. That's it. It's a fuse.
Does anybody have any recommendations on what
Fuse.
it can be?
Fuse. Someone in this chat room put F-U-S-E.
My dash lights aren't working at all. Let me see. Nothing's working, dude.
F-U-S-E.
The odometer's not even working.
That's it. Don't worry, dog.
What
It's
the
just
fuck?
it's just a fuse, bud. You've
the hell's that
blown
about?
a fuse. Hopefully the car runs and you can get you home.
Working, dude.
Oh no.
Everything's stuck.
There we go. Don't worry about it. Just
Like
a
my
fuse.
RPM gauge, nothing's
Yes.
moving.
Yeah, because it's a fuse, buddy, that runs the entire panel.
Nothing's moving at all, dude.
Don't worry, Alex. Don't worry, bro. I promise. A piece this big is gonna fix it. It's less than $1. Well, I don't know. In this day's economy, it's probably $7 for a fucking fuse.
What the fuck?
Definitely a fuse. No, he definitely. If it was a battery, it wouldn't crank over, or it'd be cranking, and they wouldn't have lights in it. You hear that tick. And by the way, when you hear that, that doesn't mean go and hit it again. It means it's already low on voltage. It means it's time to charge it more. That's the tip of the day. There you
At
go.
least my windows roll up. What the hell? This is weird, dude. Bro, like my car is blacked out, man. I can't see nothing. I don't know how fast I'm going. Like how I don't even know. Look at this. Like, I'm gonna show you guys right now. Let me get on a leveled surface.
Good old.
And then I'm gonna turn the car off and turn it back.
Ain't gonna work.
Look at this. Look.
'Cause I have a feeling it's the fuse, Alex.
How random.
It's a fuse.
What the heck?
Not a big deal.
It's your ignition switch.
No, it's not.
Look at this. Look.
No, it's not. They're crazy. Whoop.
Pick it up. Hold on.
It's a fucking fuse, bro.
Look at this, bro. Like, look. We're gonna take off driving. I'm not even gonna know how fast I'm going, dude. Like, bro, we're gonna get pulled over tonight. I don't got the speed limit or nothing on me. I don't. Do you know you were speeding? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. No, I had no idea. How fast was I going? It's the alternator?
It's not, dude. If it's the alternator, the car wouldn't move.
Okay, so what happened right now?
Bro,
right,
stop
was
fucking with them, everybody.
I left the
It's a goddamn fuse.
What
It's a
happened
simple
was
fucking
when I was
fuse.
out of the car.
It's a Ford. It's gonna pop fuses.
I think we got to chase. I think we got to chase, guys. Hold on. I think we got a pursuit. Hold on, guys. I can't read your comments right now.
They're in his channel, Kelly. They're just all putting up fucking. It's the fucking battery. It's the alternator, man. It's the condenser. It's the points. Simply just. It's obvious what it is. It's one of the fuses is gone. I mean, you're talking an older Crown Vic. These cars are. That's the perfect time and the perfect type of car to be blowing fuses. And it's a fucking Ford. Trust me, I've owned many Fords, 2 at least. can't say many, but 2. And I was changing fuses. Not to say I didn't change fuses on my Trans Am, because I did. Changing old headlight.
Vehicles going south, getting back on the 99.
Yeah, it was the muffler bearings, yes. Someone said the other night.
Merced. Oh, okay. Is that to the right? Is
That's
Merced
it, though.
to the north or south? Merced, 99 and Merced.
The vehicle with the hazards on is the security. The vehicle in front of him.
Chopped the motor. Yeah. Sounds like he got another chase.
Hold on, guys. I don't got time to read comments right now. Hold on.
Call 6 Adam. 1 call 6.
I went in there and wrote in caps, but you can't see. Pickup truck running. Got its hazards on.
Okay, north. So they're coming towards us then. Merced. Oh, dude, that sounds.
Test. Well, I get what you're saying, and I am guessing. But I'd say to you this. If it's the battery, the car wouldn't have started. If it's the alternator, the car wouldn't have started. The alternator is the heart of the car. That pushes the power throughout the entire car, the alternator. So it couldn't. It won't be either of those.
I'm gonna get on the 99.
So an easy explanation for all the interior lights going off, including the panel, is usually a fuse.
All right. It's not too far away.
So that's for the view test. And I don't have to be an electrical engineer to understand that. I've lived it. I'm from a time where we changed our own tires, and when the battery went out or the alternator went out, you went down the street and got it at fucking Pet Boys. I told you about my Tempo. That was a Ford. It was a piece of shit, and it had a Mitsubishi alternator I had to change on it twice. 2 times. We actually did shit. Yes, low tire pressure definitely causes lights to go. Gas cap too. Good enough as it is, a gas cap not being on properly on a newer car really can fuck with it. No joke. It's weird. But I'm thinking it needs that seal. So it creates suction. You know what I mean? Or it's sealed so the pump can create the suction. And there's no other hole anywhere else. Fucked on race day, Mike.
They're pulling over a white Nissan.
Ice-T car shield. Anybody have car shield? It's over.
I thought they were already in pursuit.
That's the great thing about an older car. You know, there's not there's not 200 onboard fucking computers on this car. So many new cars, you have to have a machine to figure out what's wrong with it. And that's what they do. They hook it to machines that tells them. There's no guessing anymore.
On 7 standard.
Cut it right down.
Yeah, I'm gonna exit on 7 standard. That's a plan. Get in position to catch a passing shot if it doesn't.
Hell yeah, I can parallel park. My car doesn't park for me. And I have one of those cars that can park for me. I have a real car. It runs on gasoline. And I like that it pollutes. I wish it pollute even more and roll coal, but it doesn't.
Okay, the drivers are being compliant. Oh,
The dongle? Yes.
Look at all this traffic going on negative. Yeah, we definitely ain't getting on the freeway coming back. Bro, can you imagine if there is a chase and that pursuit comes through all this traffic? It's gonna get jammed up.
Or he's gonna stay on the shoulder, Alex, and plow right through all of it. Of course I can. I absolutely can, Test. Do you understand that I'm a fucking genius? The 200 IQ, part of Mensa. I know everything, Test. Like, I know you're fucking mentally ill, I'm sure of it. Yes, you are.
Fuse, got it. Alright, cool. Cool.
Gas doesn't have a smell anymore?
Alright, so
I haven't
it
really
sounds like
noticed
the
it.
vehicle
You know, more of that leaded fuel would stink, ACB.
sounds
That's
like the
what would
vehicle
stink.
pulled over and the
You got a
driver
9,000
being
IQ?
compliant.
Can you imagine if you had a 9,000 IQ, how crazy that'd be?
So you smart, huh?
You smart, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm on.
You
let
finna
me
be
see.
smart?
Wait, hold on, let me check. They said
You're all
Mark
good, Blaine.
Roberto.
Shit, we had a chase first, Blaine, and then a standoff.
Damn, man.
Nobody was in the house. But we did get a chase. Can't hate on that. Even if it wasn't all that great.
Sounds like the vehicle pulled over.
And we got a scooter guy, too. I forgot about Scoot Guy. Chase, Scoot Guy, Standoff. I think that's it. I think that's all we got tonight. Scott got the interview of the Scoot guy. Nobody got that
Alright,
one.
so it sounds like the vehicle's pulling over.
The vehicular is pulling over.
Damn.
It's your fault, Alex. It's your fault he's pulling over, man. I think so. Well, you're still here. It's a good thing that you found your cap lock. Because I live right here. Yes. I live right here. And all your little pea brains. I've got you captured by my words. Simple, easy. Don't even have to do anything physical. Just merely with my words. Yeah, Scott's still out. I'm watching him right here. Back tease.
Located where? On Figueroa.
There it is. There he is. There's Scott. All right. All right. That's it. Rent free, Kelly. I mean, you guys see it. How many? We always have to deal with one dummy a day. It's a stack of stupid on YouTube. That's how it is. And yet, like I said, they don't realize it. And that's how you know they're young. Old folks understand, or older folks, as they get older, they realize, they become wise and realize you don't have a whole lot of time on this earth, no matter who you are. So why waste it? They spend their time enjoying reading a book or doing something else that they want to do, something creative. That's how you know young folks, they just do dumb shit. They sit there. But I equate it to like when we were kids and we'd do the prank calling. You know what I mean? You'd sit there and prank call, but you can't prank call anymore. Can't prank call anymore because of caller ID and all that stuff. So, yeah. Almost crashed into what? I didn't see him almost crash. David missed what? What did I miss? Shenanigans? Oh, that's what I missed. I have a genius IQ and my father was Mensa. Shout out to you, Mike. Thank you for hanging out with for me, the dummy. Why am I so negative, Deba? I think you may take my negativity and mix it up with realistic. I'm realistic. Sometimes people listen to things and they hear the real truth and they think, wow, that's negative. Well, it might be to somebody, but it also might be the truth. And that there is the truth. Get it? I mean, I don't know. Who said you were dumb? Nobody. I'm just teasing with myself. Because that's what I'm saying. I tease myself. I tease myself about my belly. I tease myself. I tease others. Because that's what you do. You have fun. I think people are too hypersensitive nowadays in that sense. And when you have somebody who's trying to get your attention, merely pushing at you the whole time with his finger, till you address it, I addressed it. I have the right to. Mickey D's. Dude, the Mickey D's near my house is crazy. It's like dead. Like, fools just ain't going to Mickey D's. Like, it's before it would be it's a double, the double lane. So you'd have, like, the double lane split with fucking cars filled plus 3 more out the back, especially during, like, breakfast. Man, like, you just don't see it anymore. Like, there's barely one motherfucker in there, or I'll pull up, I'm pulling by, and you could pull up, and there's nobody in there. It's good to see. Shit, yeah, Popeyes. Fuck yeah, man, I want me some pea pies.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes. The truth shall set you free, Rick. That's it. That's it. I just, people don't realize that I have really no filter. I don't care what people think about what I say. I don't care what people think I am because they hear me say something really quickly on the internet for a second. You know what I mean? Without actually knowing me. You hear a snippet and judge me on the snippet. I don't care. You're a Rhodes Scholar? Me too, bugger. Me too. Graduated summa cum laude. You know what I mean? I was the hall monitor in 8th grade. It's USC, by the way. The Trojans, the condoms. Good old SC. Popeye the Sailor Man. Fucking love Popeye. I loved him as a kid. I used to watch so much Popeye.
It may sound amusing, but women are confusing to Popeye the Sailor Man.
Bro, when was the last time you heard that? You ain't heard that in a minute. Why doesn't Popeyes offer a spinach dish? That's in Spanish. We're saying it's going on. Spinach dish? I don't know. I like spinach. I used to eat spinach all the time because Popeye ate it. I'm telling you. I loved spinach as a kid. Like, I'm telling you, I did. There's other stuff I didn't like. I didn't like broccoli as a kid. I was not eating that shit. I'll eat broccoli now. I like broccoli. I like Brussels sprouts. I probably wasn't eating that then. I'm sure it was probably tough. I like carrots and peas for sure. So I'm not, look, I'm not against eating healthy. I really am not. I like eating healthy foods. I just tend to, go to the market every once in a while. Then you're out of the food and you don't get any more. And then you end up eating out or whatever. And that's not a good choice. And you're lazy. See, that's real. It's called being real. Broccoli and cheese, yeah, I just never ate it much as a kid. Ooh. Cauliflower, yeah, I used to like cauliflower with a little, God, what do we dip it in? wasn't sour cream, was it? No. Something else. I don't remember. It was good. It was good. Asparagus? Yeah, see, I like asparagus. All right, so Scott's on his way to that Waymo place that I was telling you about earlier, where the people are pissed because even like right now, you have the fucking gate opening, then you have those fucking things pulling in one after the next. They're backing up, making noise, you know. So yeah, I'm sure when they're charging, they might be making noise. Who knows? Edamame? I've had it. I don't really go crazy over it. You like lima beans? Beans are good across the board, I think. I don't think there's any beans I don't like. I like garbanzo beans, refried beans, baked beans. You know, it's all good. Excuse me. Artichokes? Yeah, I'm not eating artichokes. No artichoke for me. That's where that's where the lines. That's the line in the sand. No artichokes. But everything else, like I said, I like all that other stuff. I like squash. I told you a million times how much I like fucking the pickled turnips. If you haven't had a pickled turnip, you're missing out. Shit is fucking fire. I'm just saying. Metamucil? No. What the hell is that? Kidney beans? Yep. I like sprouts. I like carrots. I like regular carrots. I like cooked carrots. Cabbage? I mean, isn't that what coleslaw is? I like coleslaw. I mean, I'm not having like a head of cabbage. You know, or corned beef and cabbage. Probably I'm not going to have that. I mean, I've had it, but I'm probably not eating that. But, you know, cabbage ain't bad. I mean, it's lettuce. Same shit. Shenanigans, I'm trying to tell you, what you need to do is if there's a place called Zanku Chicken near you, really, if they have it, any Middle Eastern place that you could go to, like Middle Eastern food restaurant, they're going to have them. So it's a common thing because my friend Rafi, my friend Rafi Artigian, he's Armenian. And we used to go to this guy, Sahog, who had a sandwich shop in Little Armenia. And he made the best, like, toasted chicken sandwiches. Think of like a panini. Like a really crunchy, nice panini. And he'd have those pickled turnips, just like Zanku does. And they're fucking so good. Do I use a bidet? No. Water shooting on my ass. Royal octopus, yeah. Not much for seafood other than shrimp and lobster. I mean, you know, crab inside of sushi, okay. I'm not buying crab legs and having crab like that. And fish, I don't like fish enough to buy fish either. So I'm telling you, Mama, I only get them at Zanku Chicken or any other Middle Eastern place. They seem to have them. They seem to serve them. You know, just something to snack on. It's kind of like when you go to the Mexican joint and they're giving you, you know, chilies, or the you know, like the radishes and the potato and the onion and things like that they kind of cut up, give to you as well with chips. All the side little dips. That's the Middle Eastern dip right there. Pickled turnip, and they're like almost purple. You know, I would say they're about real purple looking, and they're really good. So, kind of tastes like a pickle. I eat fish. You like halibut? Yeah. Good old white fish. A lot of people like the bottom fish, you know, and halibut's that. The rock cod and stuff. all the white meat down there. I think those, I don't know if those fish are more lean or whatever it is, but maybe it's the depth that they're at. Pickled turnip for what? Well, I eat it with the chicken, like they give you chicken, right? And then you have like rice or whatever, and then the pickled turnips. Just something to snack on while you're having your food. Like, why do I have a chili? Why do I go to In-N-Out and get a Chili's? You know, the chilies they give you. So that way I have a bite of a chili, get a little tangy, eat the burger. Same kind of thing. Beets aren't bad. I mean, I don't eat them very often, but I like the pickled turnips. Like I said, as soon as I found them, that was it. Oh, look, look, look. We got a perimeter set up. Mm-hmm. Somebody's in an orbit right now. Wish I was up there burning dookie. Onion, yeah, sweet onion. Yeah, I like onions too. Onions are great. Like if I go to In-N-Out, I'm getting onions. I mean, sometimes I make it regular onion or raw onion, or I'll do grilled. You know, either way is good. So I ain't mad at it. Can I drop that beat? Sure can. Chickpeas? Yeah, I like peas, man. I like green beans a lot too. My mom hates green beans. She'd be kind of disgusted while she'd sit there and watch me eat them. How could you eat those things? They fucking squeak when you eat them. I don't know, Mom, but they taste great. I love green beans. Those might be my favorite beans, and it's like they're not even like really a bean. Not normally what you'd consider a bean. But technically they're beans. So yeah, green bean with a little garlic salt and a little fucking garlic salt, pepper, and butter. Bing! It's perfect with a steak. Just telling you. Because you can't eat corn and peas and all that stuff all the time. Sometimes you need a little something else. What was your first show ever? What do you mean, first show? You mean Smoking Scan? I can't remember that. No, Bill, this is somebody else. This is Scott. We're watching Scott now. He's in L.A. Califield left because they went into that apartment and there's nobody in there. So he's got to go home at some point. And I think he streams till 2, I think. So, you know, he's only got 40 minutes left. Scott's going over to that place I told you about earlier, about Waymo. That's it, Glasser. So you think they make too much noise too, huh? You and my mom. You and my mom both. Yeah, he blew a fuse, Kelly. I'm positive. That's my diagnosis, even if people don't like it. Pickled pig pussy. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Really? Come on, internets. With cheese? I've never had cheese on them. Guess I could add... You could add cheese to anything, though, right? Yeah, I never put cheese on them, to be honest. I'm pretty basic, you know? I'm not the greatest cook. I barely know how to make myself a nice steak and some veggies. But I do. Sometimes I impress myself and say, that was pretty damn good, bro. Pretty damn good. You know, I've realized it's nicer to make a smaller steak than have a bigger steak. you know, easier to work with in the pan. The key is you got to have a lot of butter up in that joint. Dip all the sides in butter. Plus season it properly and off you go, man. No, I don't have steak sauce. I don't use steak sauce. I feel like if you have to use steak sauce, that you didn't season your steak right. You didn't cook it right. I mean, my family, don't get me wrong, we had A1 in the house, so if I was to eat a steak sauce, it would probably be that one. I mean, my dad had Leon parents sometimes, but we were pretty much an A1 family. Am I reading? Yes, I'm reading. I'm trying to read 6 chat rooms at once, Dad. And there's 4,969
All right.
fucking people in here right now. So, I mean, you figure even if it's 50 talking out of the 4,000 plus, trying to have a conversation with 50 different people is tough. Steak sauce is for bad cuts of steak. Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried that either, Renee. I mean, I cook bacon in there all the time, and and other things too. But like when I'm cooking in the breakfast, I'll cook the eggs on the stove while the bacon's cooking in the air fryer, and then the coffee's going, and then if I make toast, obviously the toast in the toaster. But that way everything's kind of separate, and it's easy and fast, and you can set it and forget it kind of shit. Don't have to attend to it. Well, I can just attend to the eggs. That's it, Blaine. Yeah, we have a good number going on X. Twitter. It's fucking dead. What time is it? It's 1:24 on Tuesday morning. Okay. Makes sense. It's pretty dead out here. No way does it start smoking at all. Never, Kelly. The only thing is bacon, obviously, pork being the fattiest of meats, it has a lot of, grease to come off. So you really got, you got to clean it anyways right away, after each use, pretty much, right? So it really doesn't matter. It can leave a lot of grease. But I'm only cooking 3 pieces also. I'm not cooking for a whole family. Like 3 at most. 2 to 3, I'm not eating less than 2, and I'm not eating more than 3. So it just depends on how hungry I am, or if I have to eat, because I know I'm not going to be home for a while. So I'll eat a bigger breakfast, you know what I mean, to kind of power me through the day. In fact, I made... in the market, they were made for the air fryer, 14 minutes, bacon wrapped jalapeno, with stuffed with cream cheese. Now I have to admit, when it came time like halfway to kind of turn them so they'd cook evenly, a couple of them got a little messed up in there, but other than that, they were really good. Just wanted something a little different, like jalapenos, like bacon. And I do like cream cheese too, so is what it is. Don't eat it very often, but I do like it. Spaghetti with ketchup. Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I have spaghetti sauce? I don't want to cook with bacon grease, though, Catherine. Like, what am I going to... Isn't it not good? I thought grease was, not good for you. I just put it in a can, Catherine, and I toss it. Like, I let it build up, and, scrape it out. Falls in a big chunk, and just fill like a coffee can. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put it down the drain. I know that shit'll fuck up the drain. And you got to clean those fucking air fryers pretty frequently, Every other use for sure, if not every use, depending on what you're cooking, This is not police department, Duke. Right here, we're watching Chasing Reality. You can see it up in the top corner over there. He is a live news stringer. So what he does is he goes out. There's a chase or a fire or car crash that's crazy in the night. You know, the news is done. So somebody like himself, they'll go out, film it, and sell it to the news. So when you're having your coffee in the morning and having your breakfast, like we were just talking about, you'll see up in the top corner like that, Chasing Reality or On Scene TV, which is his company, and you'll realize, oh shit, that's how they got the video. They gave him whatever they give him for it. I don't know how much they pay him, $1,000, $500, I have no clue. And he, you know, sends it to them and makes himself some good money. And then they use it on their show. That's kind of how it works. So that's why a lot of times you'll watch his feed. He'll film something and then he'll stop because he has to upload the shit to their, like, send it to them digitally. That way they can see if they want to buy it or whatever. And if they do, how they want to manipulate it and cut that piece up and then show it to you. You know, shape the narrative. So that's what you're watching here. Now, we do watch Bob. He's a sheriff in Minnesota, but he's not on right now. So we're in Santa Monica with Chasing Reality. All right, Boston, have a good one. Yeah, he has a show, by the way, Duke. He had a show on Netflix. If you have Netflix, you can look it up. It's called Shot in the Dark. And him and a few other companies like his would, you know, go across the city trying to catch up to the news and film it. Oh, there's, look, a Tesla Center. Look at that. Bro, look at all those Tesla chargers. That's going to be the place where hoods are going to hang out now. Because they're going to see you pull in. They know you ain't got much charge. Sitting in your car. You're probably on your phone not paying attention. Come up and rob you or carjack you. You know. Probably not carjack you till they see you fucking fill up on battery. But I wouldn't doubt it. Gives them a place. But as you can see, it's really quiet and nice here. Santa Monica PD doesn't fuck around. And there's the charging. Here it is right here. This is the place right here that all these neighbors are angry about. Because these cars keep coming in the middle of the night here and there. And they make so much fucking noise. And it made the news last night or yesterday. So, yeah. News travels fast. And when there's a slow night, see, look, it's open right now. He's going in there. Hold on. Dude, look at this shit. I want to see how loud it is. Hold on.
I'm reversing out of here. I thought it went through. Where's all the noises? I don't see no noises.
Because they're not backing up. I think it's when they're trying to park themselves, Scott.
Jackpot. How many we get? How many we get?
There you go. Look at how they have the security there all night.
But I don't hear any noise.
Because cars are coming in and out the whole night. Yes, no. Hey, Patrick, those are all driverless cars. They're all Jaguars that drive themselves. So, essentially, it's Uber. Think of Uber drivers while they're getting rid of the Uber driver. So they can find a car that'll drive you by itself. And you'll just pick it. It'll pick you up and drop you off and goes on the freeway. I mean, a lot of people think it's cool. I don't trust it. I don't trust any fucking thing just driving for me. Is that a cop? Yup. That's a cop coming. Mm-hmm. Can I get a mm-hmm? See what I mean? It's a quiet little city for the most part. It get, you know, there's a little bad part. But, So yeah, that's the deal. You gotta try it. No, I ain't trying that shit. Fucking thing will wreck you. I'd be a little frightened. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, I feel uncomfortable. I mean, I like to drive. I sit in other people's cars while they drive. Sure. But I don't mind driving, being in control. I know I'm a good driver. What if the Waymo crashes? Then you crash. Anymore? I'm sure there's been a few lawsuits. And then there's been things like the videos of them getting stopped in the, they're like at a stoplight. And then you had some people like graffiti dudes stopping and tagging all over it. I mean, bombing it, breaking the mirrors. And it just stays there, puts the hazards on. I'm assuming that it's controlled by a central system. Somebody in there watching all the cars doing their things, and when it's being attacked like that, I'm assuming it's calling the cops right away. There's cops right there, and it just gets confused sometimes, In fact, it ran over a couple people and killed them in Phoenix while its trial was going. And it's really a trial here still. It's only in the smaller towns here. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. In the cities where there's a lot of hustle and bustle and yet not a lot of parking. So Santa Monica, West Hollywood, those kinds of areas where there's not parking is hard to find. They're zooming around there for sure, picking up people all night long, taking them to clubs. And at some point, you say to yourself, they'll get rid of all the Uber drivers. Because the drivers are a liability, the humans themselves. Right? Whether it's them getting attacked and suing the company, or them attacking a passenger. In fact, what state was it that just came out? Some state, I think it was Washington maybe? They just said that they made it a law that they want mandatory every driver to be full audio and full video of your complete Uber ride, which I think is crazy. So they want to fucking record you while your entire ride goes on. And they're making that a law in some state here. I forget which state it was. I want to say it was maybe Washington or something. So, yeah. Big Brother moves a little step further. You know what I mean? And because of a couple fucking idiot drivers and passengers, that's what made that happen. You know what I mean? Most of us sane folks just get in the car, maybe chat a little, or don't chat at all. I don't chat much. I don't. I just, in fact, I take the time to look out and see what's going on. All this shit that I'm not paying attention to because I'm driving and I can't pay attention to it. So now I have the time to pay attention. Oh, that store is right there, huh? I didn't even know. I've been driving by every day. Because I'm paying attention to the road. So, yeah. Well, it's Colorado. See, there you go. Thank you, James B. Look it up, Maxwell. Look it up. I'm telling you right now. I get it. It's overreach. I understand it. But states make some shit that's overreaching all the time. In fact, the state I'm sitting in overreaches every day when it comes to firearms. Every single day they're putting up a new thing. You can't buy ammo. You can buy ammo. You can only buy one bullet at a time. Yeah. All day. Overreaching all the time. Then they get struck down. So they can put it all up they want. But, yeah. All right, let me get one more in, and then we're out. Well, I'm out. You can watch Scott. What's up, Jasmine? You woke up late? Shit, Jasmine, you ain't going to bed till 4 in the fucking morning now. In Colorado, a rideshare safety bill, House Bill 1291, is under consideration that could mandate audio and video recording of trips, prohibit drivers from offering passengers drinks, and faux pod? What is that? I don't know what that means. Maybe ear pods? And I get the drinks because, again, Again, I'm sure that 99.9% of the drivers are good, legitimate people that just want to make an extra buck. But there can be that one motherfucker who's putting roofies in fucking drinks and giving it to chicks that are already inebriated. Oh, you need some water? Oh, you're really drunk. Here, here's some water. And it's in the water. And next thing you know, they're taking advantage of them. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, it says food. Okay. Well. Okay, so yeah, I get that. They don't want people serving food and drink. It's understandable. Again, you could have something in a drink. Or something in food. You can lace a food, food with weed. Happens. You're collecting rounds. You have 20,000 rounds so far. It's a hell of a shootout, B-Rad. Oh, yeah, BJ. Yeah, it's changed a lot. In fact, BJ, they're trying to create a curfew. They want no joke. I think it was an 11 o'clock curfew. You were out on the streets after 11 o'clock and you weren't a resident going home, you're getting busted for just being out on the street, no matter what you were doing, walking your dog, whatever. That's how bad it's got with some of the crime over there in certain parts of Santa Monica. Because there's some nice parts. It's like any other city where you have a really nice part and then you have some that are just a bit rough. And, it does border Venice Beach, and Venice is fucking rough. And so there is that. All right, everybody. Last round.
Smoke.
Thank you, Red Eye. There is a meeting, Packy. I gotta get to bed. When you're 18 years old, you should not hang out with outlaw bikers. Well, I mean, anybody who's a bad influence could have a stockbroker who's stealing. Do the same. Put you in a federal penitentiary. Right? Gang member. Do the same thing. So, bad influence is bad influence. Let's be honest. And that's why I say, the kids always get forgot about. And kids are sponges, man. They see what these adults do around them. They want to be them. They want to emulate everything they do. And it sends them on a wrong path. I mean, you saw it. Scott was in South LA, that car crash, and we had a bunch of kids that couldn't have been older than 12. I mean, I honestly say they were 10-year-old kids. And the cops were coming. You could hear the police siren. And they all started screaming, Hoodas, Hoodas, the Hoodas are coming, the Hoodas are coming. Like, a normal 10-year-old shouldn't even understand what that term is. So that's people that are nothing but bad influence living around them, whether it's in their own family or the kid next door or the older gang member living in the community, whatever it is, teaching them that shit. So they learn it at 10, and by the time they're 13, they're fully immersed in it. By the time they're 15, 16, they're already getting charges put on them for something. And 18, they're already getting ready to get into the penitentiary or just living a life of lawlessness, which isn't going to get them anywhere fast. It's a sad fucking deal. And then they wonder why those areas stay impoverished. They blame it on systematic racism or certain ethnic groups that come in and do bad things, but it's not that. It's not. It's not. These kids are sponges, and they see what you're doing around them, and they take it all in. Peer pressure too, absolutely. And it'll always stay that way because they're not about change. And a lot of the ones who talk about change that came from a bad life are always talking about it after they've gotten in trouble, after they've already ruined their lives. And they now feel the need to help others, which is, a nice thing. It's noble. But in reality, what needs to happen is you need to tell the kids now that guy, this shit ain't cool. This shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Either dead or dumb. Or both. You put those kids around successful people at a young age and you'd see a different thing. And that's just really what it is. It's always blamed on some other person or thing. Nobody wants to look in the mirror. All the failure that I've had in my life was because of me and me not applying myself enough. I know it. I can admit it. That's why I'm doing smoking scan. And not building rockets or doing something else really cool. That's all right. It's what God has for me. It's what life's got for me. Fate's got for me. Fate has that for me. All right, Gary, have a great night. You know, and that's just it. It's the way I feel. I know it angers a lot of people maybe by saying it, but it's the truth. It really is. And the kids always get the worst of it. And, you know, before you know it, the kid's an adult. Why so many cops? Because there's a perimeter set up here. Don't know what he's at. Hold on, let's turn on his. If you noticed, he passed this on his way to go see that Venmo, and then came back. So they've been here a minute. $3 a round. You're definitely buying rifle rounds at $3 a round. Ain't no handguns. You know what I mean? Unless you're rolling some other crazy Desert Eagle rounds. I could see a Desert Eagle rounds. Even them, I wouldn't think they're that many. 50 cal. I don't think they're even that much, but you never know. 223s, you know. Shouldn't be that much. $500 for 1,000 rounds, 50 cents or so a pop. Okay, well, you're buying 50 cal rounds, okay. When you buy a gun that expensive, you can't complain about the ammo cost. It's like the dude who buys the Lamborghini. He ain't complaining about how much $3,000 for new tires ain't no thing. The $700 oil change, meh. 'Cause the average folk don't have a fucking 50 cal. The true gun collector does. That's crazy, Paul. The heat of that lead coming out. Fully leaded.
Follow me out right now.
I get it, 7. That's how they implement it. Get the youth. Again, it's no different than the youth I was just telling you about. So you get the youth hooked on, you know, the driverless car and the Uber Eats, so they don't have to go out anywhere. And again, they get dumb to everything. Car that parks for themselves. They don't end up doing anything anymore. And then you got them by the balls. There's no way to get food anymore because the restaurants have all closed down now, or, you know, to the public. You know what I mean? Same with the markets. So they'll be buying direct only. Then when they shut that down, then the food riot starts. Nobody has food. Then the smart people will think, okay, well, I'm going to grow stuff. They're going to find, your neighbors will find you and attack your shit. Take your food. You know? I mean, bro, it'll be like legit old school or just hordes of people fighting for just whatever they can find to eat. Won't be seeing any animals. People will be catching animals and killing them, eating them. Well, Amor, I don't know how old you are. I mean, I'm old enough to say that by the time all that happens, I'll be dead anyways. So I will definitely have to be dead. But, you know, the kids that are, 15, 20 now, when they're 40 or 50, the whole plan will be in full place. Their kids will have no clue of how we used to live. Because they're that far removed from it. Wait a minute, you could just drive and go into a drive-thru and get food? Really? Yeah. No way. Yeah. You wanted a milkshake, you just drive right up. Tell the guy in the booth what you wanted. Really? Like all that'll be gone. You better hope you have 1,000,000 rounds. And you better still go easy on the trigger, because you know how every round is precious. Weed will be precious. Hygiene products. Just being able to wash your hair and wash up and have, rubbing alcohol in case you hurt yourself, Band-Aids. All that stuff will be a premium. Uh-oh, we got security up in this joint too? Hold on a second. Top flight? ACS patrol officer. You better quit playing right now.
We top flight security of the world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
It's the most action these two guys have had in a minute. They're more gunned up than the LAPD standing next to them. Fools all got the tack gear and everything. Jesus Christ, top flight. Got the helicopter over top. About 1,000 rounds of 223 for $1,000. That seems high, but I don't know. Depends on when you bought them, who you bought them from. It's a lot of factors. What state you got them in. But I would say that's normally a $700 box of rounds. 223, 1,000 rounds.
Next time this helicopter comes,
$550 to $700.
I should hopefully get a full shot here. I just saw. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get it.
Tire crate? No. Mike's pretty
Just
small.
The same orbit.
And those boxes are sizable.
Full shot right now.
A box this big is 1,000 rounds. For sure. Not very big. I mean, of course, it depends on the round. I'm talking 223. Shotgun shells are obviously going to be way bigger. You bought 900 rounds for 320. See, that's what I'm saying. It just depends on when and where you bought them. Ammo's at a premium no matter what caliber. What's the meaning of life? To enjoy the ride. Dab. Because it's a ride. There's ups, there's downs, there's twists, there's turns.
Kinda.
You just gotta enjoy it.
That's what I wanted. One of the palm trees.
Because you don't know how long you'll have. You'll be driving to work tomorrow, get T-boned out of nowhere. Taken from you like that.
I got to screw loose. Alright, so there's two dudes.
You can go to bed tonight and not wake up.
This building, and they have not been seen coming out. And that's what we're doing here. And instead of the police breaking in,
What's up, Kobe?
dude with the key should be here in about 5 minutes in a gold Mercedes.
Yeah, a lot of people reload their own, Chief. I have some friends that do that. Makes sense, and that's going to be the great fucking thing, that's going to be the great thing to do. When it all becomes down to a premium and nobody else is selling it, you can always make your own. I think it also, Andy, it depends on which manufacturer of ammunition you're buying too, because we know that ammo's not just ammo. You know, could be buying a heavier grain or something. I don't know. So you never know. Uh-oh, we're locked up. I think the meaning of life is to make everyone around you better, even if you have to take an L sometimes. Well, you know, Deb, I think a lot of people, the L has gotten a bad rap. We all take L's. I don't care who you are. And the great thing about an L that people don't realize is you learn from them. You're supposed to. You should. So you take the L and you learn from it. And there isn't one billionaire that you can name or multimillionaire that hasn't taken an L. Taken some sort of risk. You know what I mean?
Another one.
Can't let the L define you. So I've taken many L's. I'll continue to take many L's because I'm a risk taker in that sense. I am a gambler in that sense. I don't gamble my money, but I gamble doing other things. So that's the way I look at it. Quarter around for 556, yeah. Great thing about being here in California, you could stock up all those rounds and it's always going to stay good. East Coast, I mean, you got to make sure it's kind of like a temperature controlled environment and not going to fucking rust. You guys got them cold fucking temps. Here it fucking stays, you know, basically 60 or more every single day. It's dry as can be. Ammo stays great. $50 rounds? Yeah, I wouldn't buy it at 50 round increments, Andy. Me. If I'm buying rounds, it's usually 1,000, no matter what the caliber is. Makes more sense. Usually you get a better deal that way, and you're gonna shoot them anyways. You know, and I don't know about you. Everybody's different, but when I go to the range, I'm probably gonna shoot 200 rounds at least. That's not a lot. You know what I mean? It really isn't. You know, you'll pre-fill a bunch of mags, so you're not sitting there fucking loading them up the whole time, wasting your hour or however long you rented the lane for. You know, so it just depends. You know, out here, there's not really too many outdoor ranges. So I think it would be different then, because also I'd probably then be bringing, you know, the shotgun, but not to say the shotgun, you know, you're there. You can shoot shotguns there or rifles here. You just can't do rapid fire like you guys can. Can't do those things here. They get angry. Especially when you're renting guns from them, you know. They don't like it, man. No rapid fire there in lane 7. Slow it down, buddy. Well, Robert, I mean, if they do like they've been playing all year at home, we'll be okay. They didn't play that entire third period, and they certainly didn't play the overtime. Edmonton was the better team and deserved to win, and that's coming from a Kings fan. They didn't skate. Just go watch the third period and look how slow and flat they come out. It's like they were gassed. They were gassed, maybe. They had nothing left in the tank. So they're dumping and chasing and just playing defensive, and speed kills, like I always say. And Edmonton has speed. And they deserve to win. That's it. I'm not going to lie to myself or you. That's just the way it is. You can see the tape. Check tape, homie. So we'll see. I hope they win. I told you Kings in 6. So it'd be incredible for them to come and win 2 back-to-back here. But We'll see. You know what they say? Wish in one hand and shit in the other. See which one fills up first. Yeah. Friendly fire. Oh no. Yeah, see, Red Eye, you can't do that here. It just doesn't exist here. Like, you got to go. I mean, people shoot outdoors here, but they're going out to the desert. They're going to Kern County or San Bernardino County, and even then, probably would get in trouble if they were caught. I mean, there's got to be an outdoor range there, you know, where it's legal. But just here, most of the ranges are indoors. They don't want you sparking up the back wall. And then there's those videos I see where you can see people putting rounds like everywhere. They're nowhere near. And I'd have to think it's just people being stupid. It's like the same people who go bowling and then get a really a light ball and then toss it like 10 feet in the air and bang, you know, and then it goes onto the ground and rolls down into the gutter. Like, just people that do that kind of stupid shit are the same idiots that fuck up the gun range. So it's the good people, I mean the dumb people fucking it up for the good people, essentially, you know. And you are in a place where you're using objects that could kill somebody, so the fucking insurance is probably through the roof. So you got to maintain, you know, your rules and regulations. Shit. Where do I come from? Here. Born and raised in Hollywood, California, man. This concrete jungle. I've never been hunting in my life. I mean, other than fishing. But I'd never want to. Like I told you guys before, I don't want to shoot animals. I love animals, man. In fact, I want to get out of this place, buy a fucking ranch, and have like 22 fucking raccoons. I want a bull like Rufus with them big ass balls, fucking slapping around everywhere. I want some cows. You know, if you ain't seen Rufus the bull, you got to check that out. Rufus is awesome, and Redford. I want all that. I want chickens, turkeys. I want to take care of none of them, but I want them all. I want a self-running fucking ranch. You know what I mean? Where I ain't got to do nothing. I can just go outside and enjoy them. Hang out with them, smoke a joint, say hello. Somebody already fed them and shit. Got an automatic feeder for everybody. I want all that. I want some goats. I want a mini goat that just hops around like a bunny hops. I want some skunks, especially baby skunks where they're hopping around. You ever seen a baby skunk hop? Come on, bro. You can't even play with it. Nothing like baby skunks. Damon, do you have any signed Mariners cards of current players? My son, select players, wants to play for the Mariners one day. I do, Brittany, but they're probably pretty pricey. I mean, I have some Bowman, maybe of some certain players, but most of them are going to be pretty pricey. Like, you know, Cal Raleigh, I have some of him, and it's probably $200 to $300 for that one. I know you're probably not looking to spend that kind of money. I'm just trying to think. You know, realistically, here, let me link you the link tree here. This is the best thing to do. Okay, click that link tree I just put in the chat room, okay? Go all the way to the bottom link. It'll say eBay LA Sports Cards. You'll see the eBay emblem. Click that, and then you're directly in my store. You can go into the search bar and just put Mariners, and all my current Mariner cards that I have will be up. Then maybe you can see if there's something you like. If not, then, you know, you can check back later because I have a room filled with cards and I'm trying to put them up as fast as I can. And, you know, it takes a long time. So I'm doing 100 cards a day, something like that. So every day I put up new stuff. So I'll take a look if I have any Mariner autographs that aren't up. Funny enough as it is, I did sell Kyle Seager today for $130. A Kyle Seeger auto. That actually sold today. Damon, what do you think about Yee's cousin confession? Yee is in Kanye, I take it. I don't even know, Olaf. I don't follow that stuff. I didn't even know what the state meant or whatever. Whatever the fuck it meant. Yeah, I don't know these things. I'm not much on the internet after here. This is where I'm on the internet. I dabble a little on Twitter maybe in the morning or the day when I have nothing to do. And when I mean dabble, I mean 5 minutes or so, and I'm out. Instagram, I post once every 3 months, one post. I don't care about that shit. It's very toxic, you know what I mean? And especially somebody like me who's constantly getting messages of hate because they don't like what I say about things. You know what I mean? It just gets exhausting. Blocking people and going back and forth. And you don't even want to deal with it. So. You know, damn it, you got to prevent the coyotes. I mean, on the ranch? Yeah. Although I see this one dude who's got a coyote as a friend, and the coyote comes in the house and it almost bites him all the time, but it doesn't. It loves him. It comes in the house and he pets it and it hangs out and it plays with his other dog, and that's what I want. I want to be like the raccoon whisperer where I can't even go out the back door. There's 25 raccoons that I want to eat hot dogs. I'd much rather have that in the life than I have now. I have Stinks in the window, all jealous, like, you motherfucker, you're going out there and giving him all that food. That's my food you're giving him, goddammit. What if we go starving because you gave it all the fucking raccoons? I'll fucking remember this. I can see that conversation being had. Just saying. What's up, Missy? Shout out to Califield. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here. Oh, I'll do one more. Oh, man, I roasted it anyways. God damn it. It's the second one I roasted tonight. Damn it. Like, you guys got to remind me, dude, every time now. I start to get so stoned, I forget to take the thing off the top. Then I roast the weed, and then it looks like gingerbread cookies. And I like gingerbread cookies because they taste great. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like my weed looking like gingerbread cookies. And that's what it looks like after you roast it at 382 degrees for 10 minutes. So you need to take this off every time. Or turn that off. But I'd rather leave that on because it'll sit at 382 and take this off. But you forget because you're stoned. And I can feel the heat of this thing. Straight cook the weed. All right, last one.
Smoke.
Donkey will fuck up a coyote. Yeah, animals are pretty defensive. See some tough ducks and all that. I want all that. I'm just saying. I want ducks too. I want a little pygmy hippo. Make a pool out back or whatever. A little holler. Get up out there and put the little hippo out there. No crocs. But I could play with the hippo. It's going to stay small. I'm going to love him. Give him all kinds of fun stuff. Stinks and I are going to ride on his back. I can see it all. There's a Waymo right there. Is that a Waymo? I think so. Yep, there's a Waymo. Look at it. There it goes. Tooling along on the freeway. Bro, you want that thing driving on the freeway 65 fucking miles an hour so it can crash? Hell no. It's one thing to go 35 on the street, but when I'm going 65, 70, fuck that. The smoking scan, hell yeah. Petting zoo. Just saying. It'll be the stinky zoo. And it might even smell up in there, too. I know a normal hippo would do that, but Spoonie, it's going to be a pygmy hippo where they stay small, 1. 2, I'm going to have it since it's like its birth, so it's going to be like my pal. It's going to know me. It's like Rufus. Rufus gets mad at his owner. You can see he does. He gets angry. He's a bull. And you can see him getting pissed. He's snorting. He's digging into the ground. He's pushing homeboy's fucking gator, like, gator cart. The bull is pushing it down the hill. So he can't get it. But he still loves him and doesn't attack him. I don't know if you've ever seen Rufus the Bull. It's on YouTube. There's Rufus and there's Redford. There's Rosie, which is the mom, and she's a cow. Or a heifer, whatever you call them. And he's got a whole thing going on with them, and he films them every day, and Rufus be punking Redford, and Redford's huge, and when you see Rufus, he's way bigger than the other one even. Like when you see him side by side when he's punking him, holy shit. I mean, dude. They're all named with R. Yeah, Rufus is cool, man. I love him. Yup, gives him oatmeal cookies. You watching him. And gives him those mud pies and all that. That's how he gets the bull to calm down. Give him the sugar. And he loves it. Just at his 5th birthday. And I want to tell you, this bull is fucking massive. I mean, bro, he has to be like, I don't know, 1,500 pounds. He's fucking huge. He is a monster, and he's 5. He's fucking 5. So, look him up. It's funny as fuck. And they never attack his dad. His dad's in there all the time. I mean, granted, his dad is hanging. He's like between a tree most of the time. He's got something in between. But you can totally see. His daughter's in there. And it loves his daughter. Doesn't attack the daughter. Eats right from the daughter's hand. In fact, it's more aggressive when he's in there because he's got that fucking cart. He's 3,000 pounds? Holy smokes. Yeah, see, I'm way off. Man, I'm a city boy. I don't know the fuck nothing about no bull. I can tell you, it's a great little story. I love them. I love watching all their shorts. I love Rufus, man. Because I never really knew that they snorted and dug in the... And I love when he snorts. That's how you can tell he's pissed. He's... And he's just flexing, and you can see how big he is. He starts digging into the ground. So you know he's angry. He's telling him, hey, calm down. Calm down. That motherfucker is an absolute monster, bro. Look at that shit, bro. Don't tell me that ain't the Escape from L.A. fucking sus bridge. He does love the kids. I'm telling you. Animals know. Like, in that, look, he really knows because the dad goes to Rufus's daughter, which is Ruby Sue. Okay? And when he's just trying to, like, do something to Ruby Sue, and I don't mean in a bad way, like, tend to her, whatever she needs, Rufus gets defensive and doesn't like it. He starts snorting. Like, hey, that's my daughter. Don't be fucking with her. Get away from her. And he's warning him. You know what I mean? So you can see it. They know. They protect. He protects. The best is he just goes on the cart. And he's like, wait. He's like an acre or two away. And they just hear the goddamn cart. So you can hear them doing their bull fucking cries. And they come running. Looking after him. They want to see what he's up to. Why are you over here? Why are you on the cart? I mean, there's just so much to it. It's great, man. I love it. Animals are people, man. He knows his dad loves him. It's What's up, Gilly? Shout out to Gilly. Shout out to Callie, man. Callie had some great stories tonight. Callie, if you're watching, I don't know if you are. Don't listen to anybody. It's a fucking fuse. Go to Track Auto, $6. It'll fucking fix it. You just have to figure out what you got to go online and they'll tell you the diagram. Actually, no, you should have the diagram on the fuse box cover inside, and it should tell you which one controls the dome light and the instrument panel. And that's it. Change that fucker in the parking lot. Boop, boop. Put the cover back. You're done. It can all be done in 5 minutes or less. And literally 20 seconds or less if you knew exactly which fuse it was and you had the fuse. So. Get it, Mike? It's the bong. Well, I mean, I think he gets the buyers. He's saying that they're individuals and they have personalities, animals. I think that's what he's getting at. Not that they're actual humans. You ain't got no lights. You're gonna get pulled over on that bike. Or scooter, whatever the fuck he was on. Ain't nobody see him. There he goes, disappeared. Disappeared in the light. Disappeared in the light. That's where he gone. And shout out to Chasing Reality, man. Scott, it's on a hot one today. Few accidents. Ending of a chase. Scooter fucking interview. Waymo. Well, look. Have I seen Redford had him trapped by the train? Rufus over, yeah. Yeah, bro, because I think Redford, knows that Rufus is his baby. You know what I mean? See, he favors Rufus too much, and Redford don't like it. Oh, yeah? You'll call him over. Then I seen the one where his son was trapped in between both. What's up, Cat? How are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I put it in the chat, but I know there's a lot of people chatting, Cat. So I know that, and they're telling him all kinds of ding-dong things, that I know it isn't. So I don't want him going and spending time getting all bent out of shape thinking it's something really serious, because it's not. It's simple fix. Grow up pets, only thing. One thing that bit you was a mouse. I don't think I got bit by was a dog, and that was one time. That was weird. It was a fucking chow chow. I don't trust those dogs for some reason. I was literally just sitting there. My friend had a patio, and the dog was on the patio. And the sister opened the fucking thing, and it just fucking ran right to me. And bam! It just bit me right in my leg, and I'm just sitting there with a glass of milk, spilled the milk on my side. Like, the fuck was that for? So, after that, I was always cautious of chow chows. But other than that, I love animals. I know that I was that dog in particular, not dogs. I've been around many dogs, and none have ever done that. So, it is what it is. Can't let it define it, your whole situation. It's good to see you too, Cat. Yeah. Animals are fun, man. It's like I said, no joke. Like outside, there's lizards all the time. I seen one today when I was pulling the trash can out. He was all worried. I was like, "Hey, bro, don't even worry about it. Just chill. You're all good. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you here." Just saying. He understood. He didn't go nowhere. It's like, thanks, dog. Appreciate you. And I missed the rabbits. We had rabbits everywhere here when I moved in. No more rabbits. Coyotes ate all the rabbits. So they didn't leave one motherfucker. I said to them, man, you all need to leave too. So they could have sex and continue to make you more food. But y'all didn't do that. Y'all had to eat every last one of them. I miss them, man. It was fun seeing the bunnies everywhere. I miss it. Text the Longhorn Bull. Yeah, there's some crazy ones there. Those crazy ass horns. I just like Rufus because he's a character. Got good chemistry with his pop. Redford and him are always fucking around with their dad. And it's just a fun story. There's always a fun story. There's something that always happens. Yeah, I don't see too many cats out here, but I never really saw too many cats, but when I first moved here anymore, I'm telling you, like, there'd be 3, 4 on the lawn playing with each other, just chasing each other around, the rabbits. At night they'd go to bed, you wouldn't see them. The next thing in the morning, they're fucking chasing each other everywhere, up and down the streets. And they'd be in the streets, so you couldn't drive too fast. You might hit a bunny, and you don't want to do that. And there was that many of them, little cottontail bunnies. Now I don't see any of them, like none. I think the last time I saw one was about maybe a year ago now. He was on my lawn, eating the grass. I mean, hopefully they're alive and they just come out at fucking 4 or 5 a.m. and they're still alive. I don't know. That's another thing about animals. They're instinctual. They definitely realize when somebody's preying upon them. So they do their best to get around that. One would think they would adapt, Because I don't know. I assume that rabbits live underground. I mean, where do rabbits live? Don't they burrow underground? Kind of have like a little nest in there. I mean, I don't know. I never saw where they came from. Well, I mean, coyotes are a part of the ecosystem too, man. They're in part of the chain. They are. So, they are a part of it. They need to be there. And problem is there's no food up there where they used to be. The fires, everything else is ravaged where they eat. So all that is all dead. So it's like if you sacrifice to other animals by putting them up there so they could stay up there and eat. At some point, the ones down here would come back, you'd think. Because rabbits do, what do you call it? Rabbits do, they fuck like crazy, right? They're multiplying quickly. Stinks is in the front room, on the couch sleeping. Gotta go buy a rabbit. That'd be fun. I don't know. Stinks probably heard it. He's a big cat, dude. He likes to roughhouse. He roughhousing with me all the time. He'd be chasing me. Like, I didn't even fucking do nothing. Not even running. Just decided that I walked too fast down the hall. All right, guys. All right, let me link you Scott's page one more again. Since he's on the roll, don't know how long he's going, but there's his link to his page right there. Click like and subscribe. There you go. Look at that shit. Can't even see nothing. There should be lights on this bridge, but there are none because the copper wire thieves have stolen it all. So now it's going to cost us $5 million. That's right, $5 million to replace it. Don't tell me this shit ain't haunted. If this shit looks haunted, because it's haunted. It's haunted. Hawks? Yeah, there's hawks over here, that's for sure. I would think, honestly, more than the hawks, I'll be honest, over here it's the owls. Like, there's a lot of times I'll go outside to go throw something away, and you'll hear owls hooting at each other from one tree to the other. I have a video of 2 of them sitting in one tree at sunset, right out here, talking to each other. One's about 10 feet higher than the other one in the same tree. So the owls aren't scared out here, that's for sure. But I think the owls come out to get the bats, and the bats come out only at sundown. After sundown, the bugs come out. So the bugs get eaten by the bats, and the bats get caught by the owls. So that's how it works up in here. That's the chain. So I would say owls are getting the rodents too, because I don't see any mice out here. I really don't. I rarely even see squirrels. And there's a few, but we don't have power lines here. So a lot of the times, like where I was in Hollywood, I'd see the squirrels all the time, but they were on the power lines, you know. And they were pretty prevalent. Here, not as much. I don't know if it's because of the heat. I don't know. I do know that I'm out of here. That I do know. So go hang out with Chasing Reality. I just linked you his page again. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Califield Live for all the great stuff tonight. Thank you, boys. Appreciate you. Click like and subscribe on both of their pages. I've linked them throughout the night. I will be on tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. for the LA City Council meeting. And then, of course, for our normal Taco Tuesday fun later on. Speaking of tacos, Gorilla Tacos right there. Have a fantastic one. Go join Scott. I'll see you in the morning.
This party is officially over.
Yeah, you guys. I'm going home.